Now, let me just first say this. Hold on. Let me first say this. I thought that the next emergency hangouts would have been Caicedo to Chelsea or Nene to Chelsea. So this is a bit of a disappointment to me. So, but again, that is still being saved. That emergency hangouts can still happen. It may still happen. But guys, it gets real. It gets real. It gets real. It gets real. So before I go over to my panel, let me just present you to what has happened right now. So we understand that. So this is from your boy. Remember, this is from your boy, so it's real. This is from your boy right here. So understand that PSG consider Mbappe for sale starting from aujourd'hui. That's French for today for you guys out there. Paris Saint-Germain feel Kylian Mbappe wants to leave for free in 2024. He did not communicate anything, yet despite Al Khelaifi's public statements, PSG decided to exclude Kylian from the Japan tourney. So that is how really it gets. And we continue. Paris Saint-Germain are convinced that Kylian Mbappe has already agreed terms to join Real Madrid in 2024 on a free deal. They wanted an answer on a new deal or leave now by July 15th. Nothing at all. Mbappe out of preseason tour and considered for sale. PSG want to sell Kylian Mbappe. So, basically, guys, it gets real. Now, here's the thing, and this is the reality of the matter here. All the power is with Mbappe. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. All the power is with Mbappe. PSG simply do not have the power in this situation. He's under contract. And with him being under contract, he has every right to see out his contract. It is unwise for any club to spend 80 or 90 mil when he's already going to go. And if you are Real Madrid and you have full assurances that he's going to join you, why would you spend one kobo on him knowing that this guy can sign a pre-contract in January and he can say, what's up? PSG, it is what it is. You should have found a way to sell him when he had several years on his contract. It's the name of the game. It's the name of the game. Because PSG, it was a risk. And it's a gamble that didn't pay off. The gamble was, we feel that we can keep Mbappe long term. And Mbappe can commit to PSG. But the only issue is you screwed up because you didn't give Mbappe the proper tools around for him to say what's up. And because of that, we are now in a situation that we're in here right now. So I'm sorry, it is what it is. And I really do feel that Mbappe to Chelsea, Mbappe to Real Madrid, these things are a possibility. Ricardo, don't do your eyes like that. don't you dare do your eyes like that. And Mike, I can see through your shades. Okay, so I know what you're doing. I can see through your freaking shades. Yes, I can see through your shades. So basically, I think the reality is, let's talk. Liverpool. Now, I'm hearing. Now, there's a very strange and disgusting United link, which I find very disgusting and revolting. I actually want to almost throw up. Because guys are saying that he's going to leave Qatar, but he's not going to leave Qatar now. Or if he leaves PSG, he may leave PSG, but it doesn't mean that he has to leave Qatar. Wise guy, so I saw
Get
this
out a
message in
shirt.
there.
Get out a t-shirt. Get out a t-shirt.
Wise guy, I saw that message.
Get out a
So,
t-shirt.
so he's going to leave. He'll
United
leave
are
PSG,
broke.
but that doesn't mean he has to leave
United are
Qatar.
broke.
That's disgusting. Wait. Okay, so Ricardo, what happens now?
I think this was just kind of what was always going to happen. I think PSG.
PSG, yes, Ricardo, PSG, they are stupid, man. Come on, bro.
Oh no, for sure.
Yes,
They were stupid giving him the what was it, the 2+1 when they extended him. They should have just gave him a flat out 3. Because the moment you give him a +1, which was going to be a player option, not even a club option, because if it was a club option, then PSG would have exercised it and they would have had more leverage. But that's not the case. Giving him the player option gave him all the freedom to do what he wanted, and they completely fumbled it. I think for Mbappe, he's completely played his cards correctly. I'm hearing there's a lot of he said, she said. PSG are claiming that Mbappe promised he was never going to leave on a free. That's why this is the type of stuff you put to paper. Like you
Put it
can't.
to paper, man. Like,
Yeah.
like this isn't like 1871 where like you basically spit on your hand and you shake hands and everything. No, like the Wild West. No.
Like nah, this is like we're in 2023 and people are still doing pinky promises and I swear on my
Pinky
mother.
promise, pinky promise.
Yeah, bro, they're swearing on their mother's lives that they're not gonna backstab. Like, bro, what the hell? Nobody has proof of it other than he said, she said. No, but I honestly don't know what happens because the impression that I have got from Mbappe so far, like pretty much throughout the story of his career, is that I actually think he's going to sign to Real Madrid next season. Because even Fabrizio saying that
Yeah.
PSG is like aware or they have this feeling that he's already has a contractual agreement with them for next year, which kind of makes sense. Then again, if you look at Mbappe, there was a video on YouTube. It's a very good video. It explains Mbappe's business model with his mom, how he's like manages like a career, and I feel like as much as he's trying to maximize what he's trying to win in his career, he's also trying to maximize his earnings. So it seems the obvious route for him to maximize his earning is get all the financial incentives, his entire salary from PSG, and then sign a massive sign-on bonus and whatever contract he's going to get at Real Madrid. That's that. If he's going to leave now,
Okay. So do you think a transfer will happen or no transfer will happen?
it's so hard because I could see like
No,
this
because remember when we talked about this before, you said that they could reach a deal where he signs like a 1-year extension and then he now goes for a transfer fee next season.
Yeah,
to Real Madrid. But
that would be giving that if that was the case, that would be giving PSG more leverage, and it would kind of hurt Mbappe's bag that he's trying to maximize. I think Mbappe, he genuinely is money driven to an extent, but he's so good that he's put himself in a position that he can be money driven and chase a legacy going to Real Madrid. I think only very few players could do that, and Mbappe is one of them. But yeah, does he go to Real Madrid this summer? It's really hard. I think PSG, in a sense,
because my thing, okay, let's do the permutations. So if he doesn't go and then he remains, you can't bench him.
no, they won't bench
He's
him.
no, of course they're not going to freaking bench him. He's still going to play because my thing is that see, PSG could get really punked. They could get really punked here because my thing is that if he'll still play, he'll sign a pre-contract in January. And what you're going to do, because my thing is that are the fans going to now turn against Mbappe? Why would you turn against him? He's honoring his contract. And
Yeah.
how much has and he's given PSG his all, and he's still liked in France and still the Prince of Paris. So my thing though is I don't know how PSG come out as winners here because you can't because I just want to see the scenario where he stays and El Clafin, the guy say, yo, Luis Enrique, bench that freaking dude.
Yeah, I think for him, like I think what PSG is. I mean, obviously, this is what clubs typically do. They're trying to spin a narrative, right? So they're trying to sell him now. So like initially it was Mbappe, like, look, I'm not leaving, I'm staying my final year, so the fans don't get on his back. And if he gets sold, then the narrative is that PSG sold me. But I think what PSG is trying to do is that they're putting him up for sale because they want something out of it and not leave for free. So if he does get sold, PSG look kind of better from the eyes of the club. While if Mbappe doesn't leave and he stays after being put on the market,
Yeah.
the fans are gonna view it as like, well, you didn't really help because now you're leaving for free, and we could have used the money that we bought for, whatever we sold you for and reinforce the squad.
Yeah,
so,
And Mike, what are you saying, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, bro. Where are you? Ecuador, Peru, Brazil?
I'm in the fucking Chilean mountains, bro. So I went to the
Hey.
I prayed to the Inca gods. Two things. First is bring Caicedo to Liverpool, and two is to end this fucking saga, because this saga is just dragging on and dragging. We're gonna get to a point where we don't want to talk about Mbappe because it just keeps getting the same news. He's having issues with PSG. PSG have issues with Mbappe. Let's just get to the point where Mbappe is wearing Los Blancos shirt and this is all over. Because that's what's going to happen. He's going to sign a big deal with Real Madrid. It's just, no, he's not signing for that West London club who are not even playing European football and are still the worst team in West London. How can you join the worst team in West London? You got to join the best team in West London, not the worst. Okay, so I think for Mbappe, he's actually played his cards very perfectly. He's pulled a Phil Ivey, went all in on PSG, and now PSG got to react. What are they going to do? PSG are the worst club in the world, business-wise. Because if you think about it, what they should have done is sold him last summer, said, okay, take the money, and we go into a new direction. They have just delayed themselves. They have played themselves, basically, in this whole situation. And now they are saying, okay, we don't want to take you on tour because we're mad. We're pissed off at you. They should be pissed off at themselves because they allowed this to happen. I just want to get to a point where Mbappe is just a Real Madrid player because we're just delaying the inevitable. And hopefully it happens this summer so that we don't have to talk about it. And then we can talk about Real Madrid having a super team of youngsters, because if Mbappe joins Real Madrid, oh, dear Lord. He's a Chelsea fan? Yeah, cool. KDB was a Liverpool fan. He didn't join Liverpool, so it doesn't really matter.
Saying, if he's a Chelsea fan, I've seen him in a Chelsea. Okay, guys, can you imagine the streamer from Mbappe pulls up at Chelsea, bro? Can you imagine that?
Happen.
No, I mean, come on, that would be imagine. Okay. So
not even 1% chance. Not
wait,
even
hold on. YSK. I'll come to this bus. Okay, YSK. Okay, now, YSK, don't.
I'm just saying, bro. the guy can leave PSG. He can.
That's probably what happened. Basically, either that's or
literally that was probably...
Actually, hold on. Let me just ask this to everybody. In 2023, does anyone still do pinky promises? I stopped that like about 10. Ricardo, stop it.
It depends. It depends.
I do pinky promises with my girlfriend.
See, same. It depends.
Wait, hold on. Pinky promises are still a thing in 2023?
Yes.
Yes,
Unfortunately.
they are. Yes, they are.
Yeah,
okay. Do people still say cross my heart and all that stuff?
No.
We say on my life. Or my mom's life.
Okay, wise guy. Okay, wise guy. Back to you, bro. Back to you. Okay, hold on. What if you don't have a pinky? Or you don't have any pinkies?
No, we don't need to go there.
You go pinky toe.
So you just do like okay, elbow. Okay, wise guy, go for it.
Okay, that's just weird.
Wise, just go for it.
PSG, bro.
Wise guy, if you try and make a Qatari claim, bro, then you've reached a new standard of shamelessness.
Can I land?
No, you can't. Basically, no. You said Kanye, and I said no. But continue.
I didn't even mention the Qataris. I don't even know why the Qataris are a part of this conversation. We'll touch up on that. But PSG, like, you might have to expand that wing, bro. Like that wing needs to get expanded because this is embarrassing.
Okay. Let me ask you this though. How does PSG look stopping him from going on preseason tour because he's honoring his contract? Mbappe is doing nothing. Like, I'm literally like, yeah, I am available player. I am honoring my contract. That's you puts me under. So because I'm on, so think about it. So guys, just think about it in plain terms. Because I'm honoring my contract, you're not allowing me to go on a preseason tour. You're leaving me out of the squad.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I'm not Michelangelo's biggest fan, but he's played the cards perfectly. Like because the whole contract that he got offered, we all said he now runs PSG. He's basically now got the keys to the kingdom. This guy's he's literally playing these dudes. Like This guy Al Khalifi came out with a whole press conference. He pretty much declared like, we're PSG. We're not gonna, no players bigger than a club. Blah blah blah. We're not gonna get played by, bro. And this is what it's come down to. You're gonna stop the guy from honoring his contract. How is that? How is that? You're not showing yourself well here. Like, and there's no scenario. I said before, even before this sort of thing happened, there's no way PSG saves face here. Like, you're gonna look bad either way. Once you gave him pretty much an entire galaxy and intergalactical ownership of meteoroids, and also once you've done that, bro, like, there's no coming back from that. Like, you gave away too much to this guy, and where he goes. Listen, the option that makes sense is Real Madrid.
Okay, why does that make more sense than Chelsea, footballing wise? Wait, hold on. And you're not allowed to mention the Champions League. So without mentioning the Champions League, how does Real Madrid make more sense than Chelsea without
Chelsea
mentioning the
is
Champions
more
League?
ultimate.
Sebastian, relax. Without
I mean-
mentioning the Champions League.
HH, this isn't your football manager career mode, bro. Like, this isn't how it
I
works.
asked a simple
Like,
question, but obviously,
listen.
the fact that you can't answer,
I am answering.
That says everything. That
you
says
said don't-
everything.
Chelsea
You
the
said-
money. Has Chelsea the money?
Chelsea. No, of course they have the money. They're rich like that. Like, Todd Bowley's got cash like that. So, but bro, he's not. This guy is not turning up to West London. Bro, I'm wearing headphones, bro. You gotta relax with that crap, man. Bro, be serious. This man is not turning up to West London. You know how shit.
No. Why is no? It's true. No, I'm just saying that it's going to be a very awkward stream if he joins. Basically, do you know what? Basically, I'll name the stream Ox, AWKS. If Mbappe joins, the thumbnail will be him in a Chelsea jersey, and it'll be AWKS Ox.
If Chelsea joins this, if Mbappe joins this bum ass team, I would declare you the GOAT of football analysis. Live on stream.
That's safe. Hold on. Okay, Ricardo, do you agree? If he joins thingy, you will see me as the GOAT of all football analysis from henceforth. Pinky promise.
No,
Pinky promise.
I'll give you a kudos.
Ricardo, pinky promise. Ricardo, pinky. Ricardo, put up your pinky. Ricardo, put up your pinky right
Bro,
now.
it's
Ricardo,
not happening, bro.
Ricardo, put up your pinky right now. Pinky promise.
I'm crossing my fingers behind my back.
Bro, there's more chance of your hair coming back than that's happening, bro.
Oh, whoa, wow. Man, get a new joke. Guys, streets, man, get a new joke. Get a new joke.
It's not happening.
It's the only joke I need. It's the only
No, seriously, you know that you've been using, you've been doing the same thing for like the last 5, 6. I mean, guys, wow, yeah,
Bro,
get a new
bro,
joke.
bro,
Okay,
Chappelle-
since you're so smart, who does he join this summer then? If not Chelsea,
Well, I
who
think
can offer him the money and London and the what is it?
Well, Madrid is the viable option. But like I said, I put in the group chat. I said, the boy can leave PSG, but he doesn't have to leave Qatar.
Okay, let me say this right now. If I see Mbappe in a Man United jersey, I think no. If I see Mbappe, hold on, like that. If I see Mbappe in a United jersey, I'm going to look at my bank account. I'm going to say, you know what? I think I can manage.
What I'll
do? Then I'll go to totaljobs.com and say, look, let's say, what's that 95 grand? Let's say what's up. Basically, I'm going to go to Total Jobs, but look,
if that happens,
basically 6 months of creating an anti-Man United nuclear warhead.
If that happens, I'm
no. If that happens.
No, bro. I declare 85% ownership of this channel. I declare 85 minimum.
Do you know that'd be like a nightmare. Mbappe going to one of the clubs. Basically, think about it. Mbappe going to a club I've hated since birth. That's a nightmare.
Against Chelsea.
But
That's a freaking
listen,
nightmare.
listen, it's too good. It's too good. It's too good to happen. So it won't happen. I'm putting into the ethos right now. It's not gonna happen. There's
So,
no links or
And
connections.
also, if that
But
happens,
then United
Splash
doesn't do that.
Nest, Splash Nest, Zion Nest, all you guys are banned. Okay, Elijah, talk to me. Talk to me about this one Mbappe news, man. What are you saying, bro?
Hashtag pull up my AVI. 600 FSG. Pull out the war chest. All the war chests. We need to go to the U.S. government. We need to ask the Secretary of Treasury for a loan that we will pay in installments for the next 25
Mbappe
years,
to Liverpool.
so we can get it's a hashtag. You remember the song hashtag niggas in Paris, right? Right now it's gonna be niggas in Liverpool.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay,
we're going to start a new album with James.
The kids listen. The kids listen. Wait, hold up. Is this true? Is this true?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was but that was a while back.
Kenny.
HH is not coming.
All those CFC accounts.
Ricardo.
Bro,
are you
those
saying
CFC
this?
Those CFC accounts are
Popcorn comments. I'm just
HH
saying.
would not have that one.
Wait. Hold up. Nkunku is from where? France.
Wait, who?
And who is hold up. Who is one of Mbappe's best friends? Who's one of Mbappe's best friends? Who's one of Mbappe's best friends?
Streets, you know you heard that, bro.
But HH, if it was last summer, maybe we would have a chance. But this summer,
Kenny, we're gonna get him. Kenny, we're gonna get him straight. We're gonna get him.
A lot of people are forgetting this. So yesterday,
wow, this guy is really busting a nut over a popcorn emoji, man. That's crazy.
No, but yesterday, according to Forbes, PSG reportedly offered Mbappe 10 for a bill. So 10 years, 1 billion pounds, 1 billion euro.
Now, here's the thing. Now, Elijah, and this is what I put out on Twitter. Haaland can't be the face of football.
He can't. I can't live in that way.
So, as football fans,
he is
Ricardo, you claim that your older uncles have sort of don't do your face like that and everything because Mbappe is the best we have. So, because guys, this is the Sophie's choice. The Sophie's choice is it's Mbappe or Haaland. Now, it seems neither of them are R9. Neither of them is Robinho. Neither of them is Okocha. Okay, look.
Who?
The days of him,
Okocha.
they're not around.
Bolton?
They're not around.
Bolton?
Okay.
Come on, the
days of him are not around. They're not around.
The reality is
the Sophie's choice is Mbappe and Haaland. And most guys with half a brain are choosing go to Mbappe. Nobody is choosing the guy.
What's this?
Nobody is choosing a guy who has culture. Guys, this is the face of football.
Choosing the Earl.
Streets. Do you really want this as a face of football? This creature right here.
Yes.
No.
He's already the face. He's already the face.
Do you really want this creature to be the face of football?
He's already the face.
Wait, hold on. Ricardo, what say?
Well, I mean, now that the Argentine Hasbulla has left Europe, we can all agree that Mbappe is the best player in the world without full stop, like no debate. The problem is, HH, is that I agree with you that Haaland can't be the face of football because he's such a limited tech. But how? I mean, shall we revisit your football page on the eye test? Like Mbappe.
Speak on it.
So Elijah, so where do you see Mbappe heading to, man?
Ricardo, is that
I think Elijah speaking. Do not talk over Elijah speaking.
I need to see this.
I've been sending emails to the IRS. I've been sending emails to Major League Baseball if we could pull some loans and possibly do maybe like a nice little, 3 to 6 million euro deal. Get him over here. Maybe give him the mayor's house in Liverpool, maybe. Or
wait, hold on. Elijah, just talk something. Wait, Elijah, check this out.
What happened?
Mbappe goes to Real Madrid, displaces Vinny. Vinny gets pissed off.
Oh, I'll take Vinny in the heartbeat.
No. Vinny gets pissed off. He likes Miami. He likes America.
What?
Who has an American owner with pizzazz at Chelsea?
Oh. So you're saying the face of getting racism out of football is going to go to Chelsea football?
Speak on it. And especially
no.
Norris.
Elijah, if I can't have Mbappe,
So the
think I'll
guy,
take Vini.
the face of anti-racism is going to Chelsea for
Listen to
Ricardo, if I can't have Mbappe, I'll take Vini.
We're willing to move Anfield to Madrid so we can take Mbappe. We're willing to do that. We will break it up.
Elijah, okay, let's keep it a stack. It's between Chelsea and Real Madrid for Mbappe.
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh my
Chelsea's not in the
gosh,
conversation.
man.
Stop.
Also guys,
Stop.
also
No,
United
no,
are
no, no,
like
no.
in the background.
Why
It's between those. Basically, this is going to be the biggest. Oh gosh, this is so exciting! Basically, it's going to be my gosh. So we're going to bid. So guys, this is going to be one of the biggest ever fights for a signature. Chelsea. No, Elijah, I'm ready to do war. Third B, I'm ready to wait. Hold on, where's my third B? Guys,
Yo, relax, bro. Chill out, bro.
Does he not
Yo,
realize that
chill
Chelsea
out,
doesn't
Elijah.
have money? Chelsea is borrowing money.
Wait, hold up. You want okay, Elijah, do you want to say signing on bonus? Of course we're gonna outbid Perez. Perez, you've not got money like that. 100,000, we give you 200,000. 200,000, we give you 300,000. 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1.1, 1.2. YSK, however much they put, we can put 10,000 more, 30,000 more, 50,000 more, 1 mil more.
You're not understanding. You're using money from a Cash App loan or a paycheck advance loan.
Elijah, money's money.
You have to pay that money back to Clear Lake.
I know,
money-
yes, we have to pay that money back. I know, Elijah, and we will.
Back up, then.
Sure, we will.
Back up. Then Chelsea just finished 14th. Why would Mbappe
Exactly.
get any
Hold
of
on.
that?
Oz, aren't you supposed to be a lawyer? Aren't you supposed to be in school? Oz, don't tell me that you're in here while you're in a freaking exam hall, bro. Because I'm not going to be on you. I'm failing an exam. Okay, Oz. Before I come to you, bro. I'm going to Kenny. That's master. So Kenny, this whole Mbappe thing, Kenny. Look, Kenny, come on. Isn't that okay? Kenny, I'll speak French. Je suis chance. Champs-Élysées. Je suis.
This is embarrassing.
This is terrible.
No, Kenny, les Tours Eiffel.
Your friend?
Pain chocolat. Kenny, pain chocolat.
I'm highly offended.
Omelette du fromage.
Oh,
Kenny,
Jesus.
omelette du fromage.
Why are you talking about cheese? Why are you
What are you talking
Kenny,
about?
omelette du fromage. What's it called? Pain chocolat. You know? Les Suisses. Vivre.
Do you feel ashamed?
Frankie, Frontisi. Okay, go, Kenny. So, Mbappe, where does it go?
It's just horrible.
No, but let's be real. Paris are in a terrible situation because there's only one place where the guy wants to go. Because
Exactly.
obviously they can
No,
they can
Kenny,
sell him.
there are two places.
Oh my gosh.
No, Kenny. We've heard about the whole remit, but in the undercurrents, because Kenny, I've got sources. And so sources are saying that don't believe all that you read.
That's what your source said?
Wait, can he speak,
Exactly.
please? Kenny has
That's
the
what your
floor. Kenny
source
has the
said?
floor. Ricardo, stop it.
No.
Ricardo, change that in, right? Brother, change that in.
Come on, man.
So can you
You guys could.
okay. You know what? All right. Okay. It's okay. Yeah, that's
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy. Kids watching. Kenny, talk over him.
No, but realistically, there's only one place where the guy wants to go, and it's Real Madrid. So now Real Madrid have all the cards in their hands because PSG might want to sell him to another club, but if Mbappe says no, there's nothing he can do.
Okay,
So right now you have
PSG really screwed this over? Have they really just screwed this over completely?
They totally did because when they extended him, they should have just let him go for free. Because right now, all they want to do, they want to try to get some money back because obviously they invested in a lot of money, they paid a lot for him, so they just wanted to get some money back. So the only choice they have is to sell him, but right now it's not a buyer's market like that. So there's not that many options he can go to. Man City are not going to go for him. Even Premier League clubs, Man United right now, they don't have the funds for him. Arsenal just spend like a lot of money.
Wait, hold on. You don't have the funds.
Don't have fun. Don't have fun. What do you mean don't have fun?
Why? Okay, so wait,
What
you
do you-
don't have the money?
No, but what's good? Do you get
Name the
right
source.
now? You're not. Right now, it's not Qatari land or whatever you get. Right now, you're still on the Glazers. So do you have the funds? Do you guys have the funds for that?
Hold on, Kenny. You said that they are poor.
No, they're not poor, but right now they don't have the type of money. They don't have the money.
So, Kenny, what is that? They don't have the funds. Basically, they have to start begging money.
No, you're right.
Kenny,
Kenny,
they're still on an allowance.
You're right.
Mommy,
You're right.
mommy, can I have more of an allowance, please, mommy? Please, mommy. Please, mama.
What the hell?
But how is it Chelsea fans then?
Kenny, continue talking.
Yeah, I don't know why.
24K. I don't know why you have a picture of a guy pointing and going to. Okay,
That's my favorite drug dealer, man. That's my
Kenny,
favorite
keep
drug
talking.
dealer.
Kenny, keep talking.
Respect
Kenny,
him,
keep
bro.
talking.
No, so
What the hell?
realistically, it was either Premier League or Real Madrid and Barcelona. Let's not speak about them. So there's only a few places where you can go to right now. He's not going to go to Newcastle. Liverpool are playing Europa League right now. Chelsea, we don't have European competition, so like there's only Real Madrid is the only realistic place where you can go. So PSG right now, I'm not going to say the word, but you know what I mean. Basically, they have no choice.
Yeah.
So either you're selling Real Madrid, Perez has all the cards. Like if you want to get money,
what do you what do you think? How do you think this all plays out? He leaves this summer, or he leaves for free next summer, or he signs a 10-year blood pact worth 2 trillion?
He's not. He's not going to sign the contract. But the thing is that right now, Real Madrid, like they can lowball them. And the thing is that PSG, if you want your money back, you have to accept because there's no way you're putting Mbappe in the reserves for a whole year. Like there's no way. If you want to sell him,
that's not happening.
So if you want to, right now Real Madrid, they can really lowball. Honestly, they got to.
But what's the logo?
No, but the thing is that PSG probably want like 150 or 100 something or 200 for him. And the thing is that right now, Real Madrid, Real Madrid can go to them like, you'll take 100 probably for him, or probably 100 and like probably some add-ons maybe or something like that. Because don't forget, Real Madrid, they still have to pay Mbappe's wage and probably a signing bonus as well. So they can't go crazy with the transfer.
Let me quickly say on Dalton on Compass Master than everyone else. From Nigel Cardoso, imagine Mbappe leaves and PSG. You know, this thought came to my mind. Life can be very sick like that. For me, if that happens, I think my narrative would be finished.
If it's Neymar leads them to a
No, that is where things will get sick. If Mbappe leaves, and the season in which he leaves, Neymar with a beer belly and twins in his stomach leads PSG to a freaking UCL.
God,
that's Doi. I don't think
that is Doi.
I don't think a pregnant person's ever led anyone to any trophy.
I love how he was hyping Neymar and
why is he pregnant right now? Yeah, why is he pregnant?
Money makes.
Wait, didn't you say you wanted about Chelsea?
Ask Raphael.
Kylian Mbappe gone Laka versus Oba for the Uber Eats title.
No, drop the brick.
So that's how things go. From Dwayne Anekwe, thank you for the dub. Looking back at that extension deal last year now, Mbappe is a genius. Got the money and got out. I never knew there was that 2+1. I just assumed it was 3 years. So I never knew that it was. So do you know what it was? PSG were so desperate to get one over at Real Madrid. They were like, just sign whatsoever. Mbappe was like, okay, cool. Because they were just so think. No, let's show that we are bigger than Real Madrid. But PSG, you'll never be bigger than Real Madrid. Bro, you were founded in the freaking 70s, bro.
You know what's more
founded
embarrassing?
after Pele conquered the freaking world.
Wait,
what's more
Mbappe is moving like them basketball player, adding like player options and all that stuff.
Yeah, player options.
Hold on. It's fair. Mudryk is 20% black according to a DNA.
What?
All right. That's false because that man I see there doesn't have a speck of.
Well, he did say.
I know. Yes, no. Jay Chokin. I hear Mbappe has agreed terms with Manu. I hear not. Okay, I hear not. Mbappe to Man United would be the worst transfer in football history. Let's give it a stack. That would be the worst transfer in football history. 100%.
Because what? Because
85% minutes.
You know why?
Doesn't make any sense.
Wait, Neymar and Mbappe should be sold. Here's the thing. Neymar says that he's now reporting back for duty for PSG. I'm like, sell both of them and start from scratch. Like, but here's the thing though. If PSG wants to really rebuild, do you know the issue with Neymar? is it's like, man, bitch, these guys, they're so freaking stupid. Look at how much money you spent with Neymar and the massive wages he's on. The issue with Neymar is nobody wants to take him on. Now, the only hope they have with the whole Neymar thing is Inter Miami.
What about Chelsea?
I would disagree. I think teams would actually want Neymar. They just don't want to pay him the financial.
No, but that's one point. It's his freaking wages.
Wait, why is? Hold on, why did?
Doesn't Chelsea win it?
Wait, why did? Yeah, exactly. Why did the Chelsea talk with Neymar stop? Like, what happened there? What did the connections break down?
It's still happening, bro.
They don't have that sauce.
No, it's not happening. Money
It was never in.
HH on my hair's life. I'm not lying. All right. Thank you, stupid moron. I was fair. HH said Mbappe needs a CL, so he should join Chelsea. You do realize that
I
we're
think
going to
CL
be in
means
the
conference
UCL.
league, right? CL means conference league.
Yeah, but you know.
Oh my!
I didn't know that I actually needed this. That's CL. That's a CL. No. You realize that when if Mbappe comes to Chelsea, we do the double, Premier League and FA Cup. Then we get into the UCL next year. No, the UCL next year. It's basically, this is a clear path. Wait, hold up. Mbappe, you come, double, easy double.
You're delusional.
We win the league by 10 points. The following year is Super League, Super thingy. We win that. So we have a clear path to victory.
Wait, hey, I got one question though.
You know what Mbappe to Chelsea sounds like? It just sounds like when you're trying to do an essay, you're trying to fill up a word count. We're trying to shove Chelsea in there. It's never gonna happen.
Yo, I got one question.
There he is. There he is.
I got one question, Root.
Wait, hold on. Let me quickly
He's back. He's back.
Wait. RDS. Nobody's coming to your Bombers club. He's not signing for your Bombers club.
No,
so
I'm hearing Chelsea.
They have a better chance than Chelsea.
Arias, you are so Arias. Okay, with a club that has been through so much, maybe Chelsea really is one of the biggest clubs because you seem very obsessed with a club who seemingly should be relevant based on the season that we've had. Is it? I find that very odd, but very odd. Daddy
Who's your striker?
If Lukaku equals best black striker, imagine the worst. Okay.
Wow.
See, Daddy goes I keep saying that you should. I don't know a nice way just to say go away or something, but you're still around.
How do you still manage to get Bamian in there, man? That's crazy.
J. Jokin, who scores high on the eye test? Tims or Haaland? Tims.
What?
Scores on the eye test. No, he does. No, he doesn't.
There's a melon tax. There's a melon
like Tims is on like 28%. Haaland is on like 22%.
HH, you're not serious.
I don't do the test.
Bro, they're both the
test
same,
scores. These are just official test scores.
This is not a Nigerian tale, man.
The official test scores.
Show me a video where Haaland does a step over, please.
Wait, Napoli have no debts. They can keep Osimhen and Kivicha, which they probably will. Homeboy De Laurentiis says that unless you put down 150, which United don't have, and most guys don't have, Osimhen ain't going nowhere. So they're going to keep them. Wing, guys, don't ever eat toes. Upset
What the hell?
What?
Okay.
This guy Wing, man.
You know,
Wing,
right.
it's Friday.
No, Wing, if you actually
Not Monday.
ate toes, then
Wing,
I'm not sure I actually want you this
you're
channel
like
anymore,
three days too far.
Yeah, exactly. It's not.
Football Guru, hyping up a black runner as a football. Okay. All right. Football Guru, Mbappe identified as they still lost to she. I think that there's something wrong with people in this world now. QC8, 180 million, second highest transfer. Did Mbappe fail at PSG? PSG failed him.
No, don't do that.
No.
PSG failed him. PSG failed him.
No.
Because no. Here's the thing.
Wait.
How you don't give a world? Mbappe is already in the greatest World Cup players of all time already. And how you don't give a World Cup go to the proper team to get into say what's up? PSG.
No, we can't. Wait, we can't do this.
PSG.
You can't
No,
do this.
Ricardo.
No, we can't. No, AJ, you can't do this. No, hold on.
Ricardo.
Hold on. You can't.
Ricardo. They say you can edit Wikipedia. I'm going to go into Wikipedia and I'm going to edit that PSG failed on Mbappe.
No, you can't. You can't do it. You can't parade around. He's the best player in the world, best player on the team.
Ricardo, yes, I can. They failed.
They inevitably fail. It's not his fault. It's Neymar.
Yes, it's not his fault. PSG failed him. Whimsical thought. Thank you for the whimsical thought, man. There's so much beef with Real Madrid. Can't see PSG setting to Real Madrid. Pardon my ignorance. Oh, that's such an interesting angle. But can PSG sell Mbappe to any club of their choice? Or does the player... Oh, no. Or does the player have any say in it? This drama has picked... Let's say they accept Liverpool. Mbappe doesn't have to accept personal terms. So basically, both things have to be accepted. Transfer by the club and the player.
And then the club.
He will accept personal terms here.
So basically, musical thoughts. PSG are in a no strong position because even if you have beef with Real Madrid and they say we refuse to sell to Real Madrid, okay. As Mbappe, I don't have to agree to a Liverpool. I don't have to agree to United.
Or Chelsea.
And if that happens, then it's like he just waits until he can go for a free to Real Madrid.
The boy can leave PSG, but he doesn't have to leave Qatar.
Why is K?
Yeah, facts. That's true, though.
That's true, yeah. That's true.
Okay, so Master, talk to me. Thoughts on this whole thing?
I hope this saga is gonna end soon, but I really don't care anymore about Mbappé. He's such a drama queen. Let's face it, there are like 3-4 scenarios that could happen. The first one is most likely that he's going for free in 2024. The second one is he gonna this summer to Real Madrid. Then the third scenario who I can see is, funny enough, Man United. If the takeover happens. If not, scratch Man United. They don't have the money. And the fourth one is, let's face it, Liverpool. If Liverpool have the money, that's also.
And where is Chelsea in this?
Choice. Zero.
You haven't mentioned Chelsea.
Zero chance.
No one wants to mention Chelsea. You're not relevant right now. Why do we have to mention Chelsea?
You got Kepa in goal.
Ardias.
Bro, he said that like personal.
No. Ardias, keep laughing. Ardias, if we end up getting Mbappe, you're going to host that stream. Ardias, if we get to Mbappe, you will host that stream because trust me, that's going to be a huge job. Okay, first of all, Dr. Oz, are you fully a lawyer now, or are you still in school because you don't know how to pass a freaking exam?
I don't know what you're talking about. I got one more year and we'll see what happens. Okay?
Another year? Jesus Christ.
You don't.
Wait, hold on. How long is this? Like 4 years that you have to do this thing for, or what?
I got 4 years and another 2.
God damn! All right, continue. Mbappe, talk to me.
You'll make the bank, though. Make the bank as well.
Bro, he's trying to become a lawyer, not a bricklayer, man. So relax.
Actually, you know what? Where's my card, man? That's here. Oz, go for it. So, okay, Oz. If he turns up at Chelsea, will you switch teams?
Can we like officially say that we're tired of this Pochettino and Mbappe link up? Like clearly it didn't work the first time.
That's true. Speak on it.
So
He's not coming. He hates Pochettino. No way he's coming. I forgot about that.
Oh, like 3 seconds later.
No, guys, relax. Now, I'm not saying that this stops the Chelsea thing, just that I forgot he was the PSG manager. Oz, continue.
Projectino, man.
If we had
Lasky, not that you're Wait, hold up. Oz,
Projectino.
Kenny, what are you doing? Kenny, don't endgame on. What the hell are you doing?
Yo, Mbappe getting fired.
Hashtag beef.
I swear Mbappe getting fired.
Streets, hashtag Projectino.
Oz, talk to me. Oz, talk to me. You're a loser, man. Stupid idiot, man. Oz, continue.
Let's be real, okay? PSG screwed themselves over, if we're being honest. You decided to say, "Oh, we're putting him up for sale." Once Madrid have already signed Bellingham for 100 million in that same transfer one. So basically, you only have one option, in my opinion, and the only option which I don't think would even happen would be Newcastle, because Newcastle have the funds. Other than that, City absolutely not. Liverpool just signed 3 players, so that's definitely not happening. And the only thing United might be able to, and only thing if United get that transfer, the takeover, that might be an impossibility, but that's not going to happen anytime soon.
So basically, like United, there's no real chance for United, basically.
Not at this moment. I mean, hey, Qatari might overtake in like 3 days, so you don't know.
Okay, Oz, okay. Qataris take over tomorrow. It's completed tomorrow. Percentage chance that it goes to Man United.
Oh, the Qataris will make it happen if that happens. They will make it happen.
Wait, hold on. Oz. He's leaving PSG because of how the Qataris have treated him. Why wouldn't he want to go from the Qataris to either Real Madrid or to?
They're not the same group. You're acting like these are the same group that are taking over PSG. No, they're not. They're similar. They're in the same.
Okay, so Oz, the people in PSG, where are they from? Qatar.
Oh my days!
Oz, the people taking over you, where are they from?
There's more than one group in Qatar.
Yo, that's crazy.
The problem is,
yo, that's crazy. Yo.
Oz, continue.
Nah.
Anyway,
I'm just trying to make a case, man. I'm trying to make don't go there. Waiske, don't go there. Stop it. Don't go there. Don't go there.
We're going to do an anatomy of that.
Waiske, don't go there. Come on, don't go there. Oz, continue.
Do that.
Look, at the end
Oz, can just keep talking.
Look, at the end of the day, this is probably PSG's dumbest move of all times. You decided to do it now of all times, like really, if we're being honest. So, look, in my opinion, I think he has to stay at PSG because nobody's gonna be in the market for him. Even though he's that good of a player, he's definitely not going to Chelsea. Let's get that out the way. And maybe I don't know. You go to like Bayern, but I don't even think Bayern is going to waste bread like that for Mbappe. So at this point in time, he's gonna he has to stay at PSG. There's no other option for him at the moment.
Wait. No. Wait, what do you mean by no other option for him? If he stays and does nothing for okay. So you mean stay for the season?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the end game for you? He leaves on a free next summer to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
A free to probably. Or hey, United will be United might make money. You never know.
Oz, why are you bringing United in? They're not in this discussion.
Look,
he's scared of the prospect that United might be good at.
I don't know what this guy's saying. United, they're not. Oz, there are 2 possibilities. It's Chelsea and Real Madrid. We are both at loggerheads.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true.
Oz. It's a battle. Basically, this is going to be one of the biggest transfer battles in history. It's between Chelsea and Real Madrid. These are the 2 guys vying for his.
If it's Chelsea versus Madrid blow you guys out the water. Like this is not a competition.
Can Real spend money like Chelsea?
If he goes for free, he's only one.
We spent 600 million like it was nothing. You don't think?
But you can't buy Caicedo. You can't buy Caicedo. You're in negotiation for 1,000 years.
Blick, Caicedo is coming to us, Blick. He knows that, but
look. If Mbappe is on the card, the seed can wait.
Yeah.
If Mbappe is available,
he's not on the
seed
cards.
can wait.
Wait, you make him wait. He's coming to Anfield, man.
Nah. We need a midfielder, man.
Don't you guys need a defender? Given that Fofana's injured.
Okay, hold on. Ardias, what are you saying?
Don't they need a goalkeeper too?
Shout out Harry Maguire.
Ardias, what are you saying about Mbappe? I think we've established that the United thing it's a pipe dream.
But yeah,
United have a better shot, to be honest.
I echo what Dr. said. Actually,
Wait, hold on, artist.
No, I echo what Dr. S said. If, as far as Chelsea is concerned, a defender is actually should be your priority. Maguire's on the market.
Absolutely, yes.
Get the fridge.
Yes.
You know what's so funny? You know what's funny about it? Chelsea just came out and confirmed that they are actually not in for Maguire.
They did do
So,
that.
so basically, let me just say it. So you pathetic losers in the streets trying to promote
fridge
gets
to
the
the
fridge to
Where's
the
the sources?
bridge. That's
Get it, man.
Chelsea have said that we are not in for Maguire. That is not done.
Who's your
your
source?
sources?
Who's your
Artist,
source?
speak on the kill. Speak on the
Are
kill.
they,
Where
they're
does the
speaking in
kill
riddles
go?
again.
Just
Your
yet,
source
I
is speaking
will.
riddles.
Just in the
Speak
chat.
on Liana.
Exactly.
Speak on Liana. Where does Liana go, man?
Okay, so I mean, first of all, it'll be interesting to see because obviously they barred him from going on the preseason tour, so it'll be interesting to see the extent to which PSG are gonna, because like really all they can do to punish him is basically say, okay, we're basically just gonna put him in the reserves, which is basically, so it'll be interesting to see if Mbappe just basically plays reserve football for a year, which would be wild because he's kind of like La Liga and the upcoming asset, etc., etc. So the fact is, you might not see Mbappe play in the Champions League this season, for example. Like, so how far PSG going to go to get their way? But if the rumors are true that he's already signed a preseason contract with Real Madrid, maybe as far as Mbappe is concerned, it's like, okay, at the end of the day, Madrid's the only place I want to go to. If I have to suck it up in the reserves for like a year and basically do nothing, at the end of the day, I'm still getting paid. I'm still making bank. I'll just take it. It is what it is. So that's what I suspect will happen, irrespective of what the PSG owners do. If the PSG was somehow able to convince Mbappe to sell him to a place that it would have to be Real Madrid for maybe somewhere between 100 to 150 million, I'd suspect, assuming Madrid want a part of that money a year earlier when they could get him for free later. And to be honest, actually, Real Madrid should actually be trying to go out and get an actual outright number 9 striker, not necessarily Mbappe, because Vinicius is there. They don't need Mbappe yet. As far as other clubs go, I mean, again, Madrid, is there really anyone that can really, I mean, low ball. I mean, people saying United, but like City actually are making a lot of sales. City made a lot of sales, made a lot of money.
No, City ain't gonna happen, bro. Come on, bro.
I don't think he wants to play with Haaland. He wants.
I mean, maybe I don't know. I'm just saying that
I don't think Pep would want him.
Wait, guys. So this is just from. I'm just looking at Gets French football news. So just guys, I mean streets and penalty thing. So why PSG have left Kylian Mbappe out of the preseason tour? They believe he has a deal with Real Madrid for 2024.
That's why
they blame him for the current window being paralyzed. He's been told players not in Japan are not in the club's plans. Do they know for a fact that he has sort of made a deal already with Thingamajig?
A lot of times it's done behind closed doors.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
It's tampering. Tampering is just done all the time.
Oh, come on. We do it. Bro, how that's how Chelsea operates. Shh, don't tell anybody.
I'm just saying technically tampering is illegal. Because
Ricardo, please.
No,
Ricardo,
it is.
Ricardo, please.
It is.
Ricardo, we're in 2023. Ricardo, don't be the police. Don't be the police.
No, I'm saying that's what it is. It is against the rules, but it's hard to enforce it because it's all based on he said, she said.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's important.
No, but it's
no, guys. Don't you think that Todd Bowley has called up El Clave and said, "Yo, what up?" Like these things happen.
He's not though.
That's just talking.
That he's not done that. What Todd Bowley is doing currently Twitter Spaces right now. And guys,
okay, so what happens with Mbappe? Prediction for Mbappe? What happens? Endgame. What's the end game?
Yeah, literally what you're saying. I expect that's going to happen. Like he's already agreed a contract agreement with Madrid behind closed doors. So that's going to happen. The only thing is Mbappe happy to basically rot in the reserves for basically a year as punishment by PSG?
He's not.
Oh no! But I think they're not going to put him in the reserves.
They'll punish him somehow. Like they said he's not in their plans. He's been barred to go through.
No. You know what's just out of curiosity. Let's see how far it goes because I want to see PSG somehow enforced by putting a guy into the reserves, because he's honoring his contract. You're gonna look like clowns. You're gonna look complete
Yeah.
clowns.
You know what it is too? It's
But HH, they've done it before. They've done it to Rabiot. He had like
but
24
1
k
year left.
freaking
in his-
wait 24
Yeah, but
k.
still,
Do
they've
you
done
think
it
anybody
before.
cares about Mama's boy? You're comparing Mama's boy to Mbappe.
I know, but I'm just saying
to
they have a precedent of doing this. Like they've done it before.
So, Ricardo.
for PSG's end, I don't think they're gonna have him there for too long. One, because I believe their first game, like officially and competitively, is like the second week of August. But if you think about it, the reason why they're doing it right now is because they want to reinvest that money they're gonna get into the squad. And as we know, the later it gets into the transfer window, prices go up because there's not giving enough time for teams to replace sold players. So if this doesn't happen, maybe I'd say by August, I actually don't see this transfer happening at all. Like I think it has to happen within like in 1 week or two.
No. But also, Ricardo, I'm sorry. See, this is what I say PSG. Like, do people think that we're stupid? How are you blaming Mbappe for your transfer markets being sort of crippled? You gave him the contract, and he's well within his rights to honor his contract.
Just trying to save face. That's all
Yeah,
they're trying to do.
they're trying to.
because in the normal world, if you want to sell said player, you sell him when he has several years left. So therefore, you can ask for a fee. If you know that a guy can go for free next summer and everything, he's well within his rights to be like, oh, let me try and go for a free from a club that can afford me. So I mean, what are you on about, man? Okay. Let me come to your boy 24k then, Blake. 24k. Talk to me, brother. And I'll take your dubs, guys. 24k.
Yeah. What I think about the Mbappe situation, obviously, as everyone else said, the real possibility of him going to Real Madrid is probably the only like actual possibility this summer. But I just want to know. I would be curious too if he has the mental fortitude to stay that season. I don't think he's gonna rot in the reserves. Bro, he's the president of that country, bro. He's not gonna. I don't care. Like PSG, they can't force this. He's like king of Paris or whatever you want to call him, Prince of Paris, as you say. He is playing Champions League football. He's gonna get into the team. Obviously, he's gonna be. And it could be a way of.
He's still.
Yeah, but I just.
He's still an employee. No matter how good an employee is, he still is employee of an organization, and the owner of the organization can still say, okay, yeah, but you didn't do this. You screwed us over. You went behind our back and did this. Therefore,
no, but like went behind their. Wait, hold on 1 second. Going behind their back and did what? Because this. I feel like he has a loyalty bonus in his contract. Yeah?
Yes,
this
sir.
is where I think the issue is, huh?
No. I mean, look, see, that's why this is very tricky because I think RDS's point is, again, we don't know how you can prove this, but RDS's point of like, if you've somehow agreed with Real Madrid to sign a pre-contract in January, then PSG like, no. That's crazy because as Ricardo just said, even if I think it's fine, that's tapping up because PSG like, no, you are one of the most valuable players on the planet. We can't lose you for free. Look at how much Tottenham are trying to twerk for some cash for Kane. So for PSG, and that's why, and see.
No, I'm just saying it would be an interesting possibility. But what I'm saying is, no, I know it doesn't. What I'm saying is, it would be
PSG are clowns. They
are clowns. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that would be like an interesting scenario. Let's see, like it would become like there would be like Mbappe would have to come out in the public and say, oh, I'm fit and this and I want to play and the club's doing this to me, and then the PSG would say, oh no, they'll probably even say like
and also do you know what's also very key? What happens next summer?
Exactly, yeah. We have the tournament coming up as well. But I think anyway.
So nobody wants to be on the bench going up to a huge tournament.
To a World Cup, to a Euros, yeah.
What would be? So go on. Okay, go on.
Yeah, I just think what would be scenes, is because to be honest, he's made Madrid twerk for him. This club, this esteemed club, Real Madrid, have twerked for him far too long, And if he goes for free.
He did, yes.
For free at the end, and he makes the decision kind of video. I would just love to see like what Real Madrid fans think of him, because I've seen there's Real
No,
Madrid
because
fans
a lot
that
of
hate
Madrid
him
fans are
but
like,
want him.
but I think what's very key here, and then I'll take it to and I'll come to you, Blake, is that I think Ricardo made this point in the WhatsApp group. Because I always thought, and unless I'm wrong, I always thought that Cristiano was Perez's signing.
No.
No, he wasn't.
Nah, he
So no,
wasn't.
because I always thought that I never knew that it was Calderon. Is it Calderon or the other dude?
Yeah, no, Calderon, yeah.
Calderon. So
Rafael
I
Calderon.
was like, aha, and that is why it was so easy for Perez to let Cristiano go. So he never really had that kind of attachment to him of like, oh, you were one of the guys that I brought in. It's just that I think that's. So I think what happened was, so Perez became president in 2009.
Yeah, I think the year after.
Or the year after and everything. So I think for Perez, it's like, no, this is my statement signing. Because Perez has yet to make that kind of statement, big signing to attach his name to, which is why this is where his obsession with Mbappe is. Because it's like, no. I want Mbappe to be the guy that he is. I brought him.
It's not only that, but I think what Perez is like a central figure. Like he likes to be in the forefront, especially with Real Madrid. If you look at his presidential stint, like he's known for the Galacticos. Like he signed Figo, and I believe he signed Zidane and Ronaldo as well. But he was known for that. That's his legacy as his first stint. But if you look at the second stint, yes, he didn't sign Cristiano. Cristiano ended up being probably the greatest Real Madrid player of all time. And the fact that it wasn't his signing is kind of like, it doesn't sit, like in a sense, it probably wouldn't sit well with him. But then what happens like 3-4 years later, it was Neymar. He wanted to sign Neymar really bad, and he didn't sign Neymar. And to make it worse, he lost to Barcelona. So then he just goes and signs every Brazilian talent that exists to hope Neymar. But then Mbappe shows up, and now he really wants Mbappe to solidify his second presidency, because all he has in this second presidency, like that people will remember, is the 3P. Outside of that, I mean La Decima as well. But Mbappe is kind of like that signing.
Yeah.
And also, let's be real, and this is where I recruit theory, Cardo, is if Mbappe signs, is any Real Madrid fan going to be like, man, I don't really want him? No, you're going to celebrate because it's a flex. So, guys, and Miss B Nation, I'm talking to you, Miss B Nation, don't act like, no, we don't need Mbappe, we're not going to be on Mbappe. No, it's Mbappe. And if you to sign Mbappe, it's a flex.
Yeah,
and every fan wants to celebrate a flex.
It's just there's also the other side of the coin. Mbappe is desperate to go to Real Madrid. No one forced Mbappe to admit that he was eventually going to play for Real Madrid. I every time I watch ESPN FC, Julian Ramos is standing there saying that we all know he's going to Real Madrid. We all know no one needs to know that. So let's be honest. Let's not act like it's all Real Madrid twerking. Mbappe's twerking for Real Madrid too. Let's not kid ourselves. He's been twerking for Real Madrid since day one.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me take some doors and I'll come to you guys and Blake then yes here. From Abris Fair, thank you for the dope, Abris Fair, man. The Premier League trying to get Mbappe to make a new Messi versus CR7. It sucks that the Sierra teams are broke because Mbappe at Milan would cook. R9 is staying at Chelsea. Okay, I'm going to ignore that. So I'll add that comment. Wait, hold. No, guys. Are we really doing this whole Mbappe?
Wait, who's up? Wait, hold on a minute. Wait.
Are we really? I'm going to talk over you guys. I'm just going to talk over you guys. So are we really doing this? Are we really doing this Mbappe versus Haaland thing? Come on.
Yes, we are. And I blame Ronaldo. I blame Ronaldo fans for making
this. This is Ronaldo fans. Yeah, this is Ronaldo fans.
Guys, Messi versus Ronaldo, which was the dumbest debate ever. And guys, I told you this years ago that was a dumb debate and it was all a myth. It's stupid, and it was only a debate based off of goals. And football is more than goals. Mbappe and Haaland are not on the same level footballing wise. They're not the same. They're not the same.
Yeah, we believe that, but the Ronaldo fans don't.
No, Haaland's not on the same level as Vinny in terms of footballing ability.
Yeah,
wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on. Blake, what did you say?
What?
I mean, Vinny's not on the same level.
Can you just repeat that what you said?
I meant Vinny's not on the same. I said Vinny's not the same level as Haaland. That's what I meant.
So, you're saying Vinny is not as good as Haaland?
No, I'm saying Vinny's better than Haaland.
Oh yeah, I thought I was going to drop a break. Hold on, let me Joshua. HH. Barcelona has signed Mendel Idowu. He plays right wing and cam on a free transfer from Chelsea Academy. Oh yes, I saw this.
They're calling him the Nigerian Neymar.
He's the 18th. The next Messi on his technique is crazy.
Is he that
Look,
good?
Ricardo, he's doing rainbow flicks,
Oh
bro.
my
He's
God,
doing rainbow
Ricardo!
flicks.
Oh my God!
Let's be
This
real.
is not the
How
next
good is he really?
Musiala.
How
He,
good
he,
is he
he's
really?
doing rainbow flicks. He's doing rainbow flicks.
I don't
Sure,
know,
yeah.
man.
Look,
He came to the right academy though.
Yeah. Look, basically, all these guys, what's it him? Is it that Lamaldo and everything?
Lamal.
Everybody hypes up everybody.
La
Everyone
Cobham,
hypes up
man.
everybody.
La Cobham. La Cobham's finest.
We could be the real deal.
No, it's a prison.
Look,
prison
La
sentence.
Cobham, bro. You know you have to
La
change your
Cobham.
name, bro, because that's you're just embarrassing us and everything by
La
calling it La
Cobham,
Cobham.
that's
Because
crazy.
you can't. Come on, let's be real. Wait, hold on. Didn't that dude Conor Gallagher come from La Cobham?
Yes, that's the product of La Cobham.
Massive Mount.
Yeah, you
Massive
know,
Mount.
There you go. Okay, sorry, Robert Suresh. He is going to Madrid. What else would he have leaked the information that he's not renewing next year?
Exactly.
No. Look, see, my thing is Real Madrid. That is the path that we'll accept. So the question is, does he go this summer or does he go next summer? Because, okay, if you're Real Madrid, you're like, why? If we know he's going to sign a pre-contract in January, why even put in a bid?
But I said this before.
Because I want to see what are you going to do? So you're really going to bench him? Bench Goat Mbappé. I dare you to do. I dare you to bench a World Cup goat. Yes, yeah. I dare you to bench. No, hold on. Yes, yeah. I dare PSG to bench a guy who has had the greatest first two World Cups of all time.
Let him play with the under 21.
Mike, no, Mike, you're doing your eyes, Mike. You're a history merchant. Tell me a player who has had a better first two World Cups in history. There's never been one. He's had the best first two World Cups in the history of football. That's a fact.
What about Miller?
Hold on. Did someone say Mandela?
Miller.
Mandela.
Pele.
No. I thought I said Mandela.
No, he said Mandela. I said
Who
Miller.
said Mandela? Nobody said Mandela.
Wait. Who said Pele? No,
Miller.
Pele only played two matches in 1962, so that doesn't count.
But he has.
What
But he
about
has.
Thomas Miller?
It's Griezmann.
Basically, Mbappe has the best first two World Cups of all time.
Thomas Miller.
Okay, hold that. Okay,
Thomas-
have that.
Thomas-
That is true.
Bro,
Thomas-
what does that even mean? He's just making
What does that
shit
even
up.
What does that
mean?
mean, bro?
It's not me.
Won the gold.
No. It's okay. I'll tell you what it means. It means that when they
just
make
gave him a
all-time
title.
World Cup 11, Mbappe is already there. Wait, that's what it means. Like when they make World Cup 11, he's already there. And also, also as well, it also didn't take him 6 World Cups to get his first.
HH, what about
Hold up.
HH, guess what? Where's his Champions League? Where's his UCL?
Can I respond?
It's in Neuer's hands.
Thank you, Ricardo. Gracias.
Ricardo, next thing is another yellow. Mike, PSG
already
failed
have a
him.
yellow, actually.
Simple as that. PSG failed him.
Okay, but what happened in the 2020 Champions League final versus Bayern?
PSG
Okay, we're
failed
quiet
him.
now.
Shoot the
No,
red
he failed
card.
PSG. No, he
PSG
failed
failed him.
PSG.
PSG failed him.
No. Don't twist it.
No.
Wait, hold up. Ifman.
He shoot
Mbappe.
direct. No, yeah, that would happen.
So, okay, Mbappe, PSG Real Madrid saga since 2021 is even worse than Fabregas, Arsenal and Barca saga of 2 or 3 years. Real Madrid's interest in Mbappe goes back to 2017.
I don't remember it being that much of a saga.
Wait, you mean the Fabregas one? No, it wasn't really. It wasn't like this at all. And also, there was no bad blood between Arsenal and Barca. Yeah, there is so much bad blood between Real Madrid and PSG, which is what makes this so interesting. Because for PSG, it was such a huge dub.
But the jersey doesn't make much sense. Like he came out of Barcelona's academy, so it's kind of like it kind of.
Yeah, well, he was always going to go to freaking Barca, and his Spanish came through the academy. The link was there, so even when he waited like that, these are like polar opposites. Mbappe has 0 links with Real Madrid. Much less so than the links that freaking Cesc Fabregas, a Barca graduate, had with freaking Barcelona. So that was no freaking issue. And also, look at where Arsenal were. Arsenal was selling everybody. So, if man again, then
as well,
Man City made 300.
Exactly.
Okay, hold on. Here's the thing. Okay, wait. Let me get this right there. So, a team that is backed by a state and has all refineries and nuclear warheads backing them. You gave these guys 300 million?
Yeah.
This is what is wrong with the world.
They won,
did they? Yeah,
They make a lot of money for the academy as well.
Sure.
Oh,
City
they are
made.
just-
I know. Yeah, no. Sure.
Suspicious.
City
Wait,
made 300 mil
is it
in
more than
prize
La
money
Copa?
and making more with player sales. Strong FFP and have strong FFP and have high revenue. They can easily afford his wages. Apparently, Haaland is earning.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah,
Haaland-
How do you pay a tree trunk
Huh?
800,000 a week?
No.
Bro,
He's
to be
doing-
fair,
You got like
to be
52
fair,
goals.
you can call Haaland whatever you want, but he delivered a trouble in the first.
Yeah,
season,
I mean,
bro.
I'm not putting it. He's
No,
worth that money.
no.
He's worth that money.
No,
He is.
Ricardo.
50
How
goals.
many goals did he score in the semi and the final of the UCL? How
It
many
doesn't
goals?
matter.
The trouble
It
winner.
ultimately
No,
doesn't
okay,
matter.
Okay,
No, I agree.
I'll give you a clue. It's a less than one and more than
Wait,
minus one.
someone turn the treble captions on. Someone
It's
turn
as
the
much
captions on.
it's as much as Ronaldo's World Cup knockout goals. That's how I know.
Yo, relax. Yeah.
I'm gonna book this guy.
Ricardo.
Blake, talk to me. Mbappe.
Wow. Mbappe put himself
He's not
in a
going to
very
Liverpool.
powerful.
Blake, stop it. He's not going to Liverpool.
Hey,
Stop it. So don't
there was rumors back before he joined
I know.
PSG.
That's why no Blake, and that's why it's called rumors, and it will remain as rumors. So
No, but for real though, Mbappe put himself in a very powerful position because let's be honest, I don't think he initially wanted to sign that extension with PSG. It was just too much money to turn down. So obviously he signed it on his own terms, and even if he did agree that the extra years, he would have still his contract would have still expired when he was like 26 years old. So the mindset of him leaving was already premeditated. It was just when you want to leave. Is it going to be now, or is it going to be later down the line? Obviously, he put himself in a position so that he can potentially leave on a free transfer. But overall, what's so funny, man?
Look, why is just being an idiot? You know what's not Blake? I'm gonna just meet the guy. The guy's an idiot, man. Blake, continue. Blake, because I'm just finding myself because it's freaking hot where I am. Blake, continue. Please continue.
But anyways,
is that really a fan though?
Well, anyways, at the end of the day, I feel like Mbappe wants Real Madrid. I feel like he put himself in a position so that Real Madrid can still strengthen, because if he's able to go on a free transfer and refuse any
But remember, what he ultimately wants though is that signing on bonus, which he can get as a free. But basically, Blake, see, this is weird. It's sort of like the gentleman's agreement. Nothing Mbappe is doing is legally wrong, but it's just in terms of ethics and the respect for your employers. So if you have respect for your employers, let's get some money for you. And Mbappe has to realize that your value, and if you value your team, let me try and get some money for you. But Mbappe is like, I'm playing, because what I'm doing is actually fair. But let's be real, let's be objective here. You are screwing over PSG. It's fair, but you are screwing them over.
He is. But HH, one thing I gotta say is this: if he goes on a free, allows Real Madrid to strengthen in left back and right back, because that full back position, if you look at their whole entire team, is their weakest part of their team. If Mbappe goes for free, he allows them to strengthen in other areas as well, so he can make the team even better in places that they're weak.
And also offer financial fair play and stuff.
Exactly, that too. So he puts them in a strong position, because if you look for the future, that team is crying for a goal scorer, because they don't really have a true out-and-out goal scorer at this current moment in time that can bag 25 to 30 goals a season.
Respect Jose.
Wait, hold on. I'm so Mods, please, can you please put
Mbappe?
Bupinder in timer, please? Can you just please put Bupinder in timer? Please, thank you. What's it called? Why? He has to talk to me, right? He has to talk to me.
Yeah. I'm not gonna let you guys. You know, PSG's the fact that, let me say this: PSG has to. It's weird. They try so hard to be considered a big club, but they got absolutely played so bad by Kylian Mbappe. See, again, that's why if a player wants to leave and a club, I remember like Real Madrid, like 2 summers ago, offered like big money to sign Mbappe. That's why you sell him. The issue is PSG made Mbappe bigger than a football club, and now they're in a situation where there's nothing they can do. The thing is like Mbappe in his mind is thinking right now, bro, the amount of money I will earn, if I stay 1 season at PSG, and then I can literally take a plane ticket, first class ticket to Real Madrid, and sign a contract, and I'm gonna get a signing bonus as well. Like let's be real. Like he played them. He played them just like Messi played them because no one was paying Messi that money. No one was paying Messi that money except for who? PSG. Messi went there, collected his money, used PSG as a training ground for the World Cup and guys World Cup. Let's be real out here. Like
Shout out to the GOAT. Shout out to the GOAT.
PSG is they're clowns. They are clowns. And
Wait,
I'm not gonna lie to
wait,
everything that
wait,
came out now.
Wait, hold on. Yes, hold on. So you're saying that Neymar used PSG to pretty much go to his sister's birthday every match.
Yep.
Messi used PSG for the States to give him a World Cup in 2022. And Mbappe pretty much used PSG to try and twerk his way to a signing on bonus for Real Madrid. So,
Absolutely.
Also,
yes,
you
yeah,
forgot- you
PSG is
forgot-
pretty much just a... Okay, continue.
forgot-
But
Yes,
it's
continue.
like let's
Wait,
not
They're
just
Adam.
what?
They're Adam.
Yes,
They're
continue.
Adam.
Yes,
let's
it's
not
speaking.
talk
Yes,
about
it is
it.
speaking.
Just
Yes,
what?
the side has the microphone.
Let's
Yes,
talk about
continue.
it. France is the coefficient came out. France is considered, I think, the seventh top in terms of league. Is considered the seventh league. They're below Belgium. They're below
Yeah, so don't mean
Netherlands.
that they're behind the Saudi Pro. Are they behind the Saudi Pro?
No, they're not behind the side, bro.
There's like six
But they're not in
spots
Europe
below.
though. They probably will be.
because yeah, see, a certain
They probably
team
will be.
because a certain team a 5-piece was dropped upon them, and I think a 4-piece was it a 5-piece and a four-piece.
Did you see the clip I
How
sent
are
you?
you behind Belgium and Netherlands? Like, let's be honest. Doesn't only have two teams. Like, let's be, out of 20. They have a team called 20. Never mind. So here's the
So how does this end?
No.
How does this end?
I'm not gonna lie to you. What PSG did now, all the reports you see, that is fugazi. It's like when someone knows they have been played, and what's that NBA player, the Zion Williams, that one
what?
that one woman that's all over Twitter. That's what PSG is right now. That's what PSG right now. They're just going crazy on the media right now.
Wait, what?
They can do.
This analogy is all over.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, right?
Where's the break?
Yo, what was your
That's
profile?
so
Bro,
So
what?
you're
Wait,
comparing
who's
PSG
in the
to
fire?
Ryan Mills.
That's what they are. You know what's crazy, HH, right? HH, you know what's crazy, right? You know what's crazy, right? Guys, you know what's crazy? It's
What?
PSG had the audacity. Nasser had the audacity to come out and say we have a deadline for Kylian Mbappe. You know what
Ricardo,
Kylian Mbappe did?
you do that one more time, I'll throw you out of here. But yes, continue.
Do you know what Kylian Mbappe did in his contract? They ignored them. Silence. They didn't say nothing. They went out with their day. They said, "Oh yeah, there's a deadline. Mbappe needs to tell us what's going to happen in July 15th." Bro, we're in July 21st. There has not been a phone call.
No.
There has not been a text. There has not been an email.
No. The thing though is, so July 31st is the strict deadline. So because they said they will start to entertain teams saying so until after July 31st.
And then what happened?
People believe that? Do people believe that? Let's be real. Come on. These guys are hurt. PSG are hurt. They're literally hurt because right now they cannot do anything.
They can't.
What
Yes,
can
they
you
can't
do then?
do anything.
Nothing.
Because yes, here's the thing. It was a gamble. Whenever you gamble, you can win big, you can lose big. Then gamble was, we think that Mbappe, being a Frenchman, being a man of Paris, he's going to commit to PSG. But you have to realize that, that gamble can maybe not pay off. And they didn't have anything in place of like, what if this doesn't really pay off? What if, because you have to realize what that contract was. Because you have to realize that anything can happen. Yes, in life, never assume. Never assume. The assumption was, oh yeah, he'll see the contract. Oh yeah, he loves France. Oh yeah, he loves Paris. Oh yeah, the presence came through. But yes, the contract is a contract. And within that contract, Mbappe is pretty much exercising what that contract allows him to. I am not going to exercise that one extra year. And I can see out that one more year and leave on it free. But I'm exercising that 1 year. So for PSG, so yes, imagine that. PSG, didn't you see that Mbappe could possibly do that?
No, but it's a flex. PSG did not want to lose Mbappe because if they lose Mbappe, they have no one else. Especially now.
No, they just want to lose him to Real Madrid.
Yeah, and especially now because the sad thing about it is Julian Laurent, the biggest PSG fan in the media, the guy that I hear every day telling people that he's a PSG fan for no reason. I don't understand. They once said His dream is to play for Real Madrid. He will eventually play for Real Madrid. He kept saying it over and over again. Let's be honest, the fact that even Jules Laurent said it doesn't matter how much money any club offer PSG, he will not go. The only club he wants to go is Real Madrid. They just what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Unless it's like they use some mob, kidnapping thing, all that stuff. I don't know. I'm not saying allegedly. Like I heard that they put him in a room. Like I heard.
All right. Okay. Nomad.
Whoa, what?
Nomad.
They forced him to.
Wait, Nomad.
Yes,
Thoughts on
yes,
this?
yes.
Nomad. Get the mic.
Yes, that's the break.
I'm just saying.
Nomad. Nomad. You have the microphone. Nomad. You have the microphone. Nomad.
Yeah, I don't think Mbappe is coming this summer. Maybe next summer.
Okay. Why don't you think he's coming this summer? If PSG says you will be sold, you have to be sold, and we're entertaining offers. So you're saying that you boys are not even going to come in with a transfer fee. You're just going to wait till January.
Yeah, because I don't think even Mbappe knows that no one is going to pay for him when they can sign with him in January. And it's not just Real Madrid.
So basically, PSG are screwed.
Yeah, Mbappe is leaving in January, no matter what.
Wait, no, hold up.
And the thing
Living
is,
in January, living in January, or signing a pre-contract in January?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, right?
No.
And he's going to.
No. If he lives in January, that means he has to leave for a fee. He signs a pre-contract.
No,
sorry. So if he lives in January, he leaves for a fee. If he signs a pre-contract, he then leaves for a free in the summer of 2024.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he signs a pre-contract in January, he's as good as gone. I mean, the club knows that he's gone in the summer. Like he's gone, right? A pre-contract is almost a confirmation.
Yeah. No.
He's not your player anymore.
That's why PSG are screwed, because you can't force Mbappe to accept personal terms. So
And also I told you that Mbappe is trying to take control of his financial situation regarding his career into his own hands. Because every time a transfer takes place, the transfer fees comes in between what the player wants and what the club where he goes to wants, because of his the club where he is currently. So I think he's going to ask for a short-term contract, once he leaves PSG, maybe for a 3-year contract. Yeah, I think he's going to keep doing that. I read about this actually in an article long ago, that he's going to try to do the whole NBA thing. He's going to keep playing for 3 years for different clubs. He'll keep getting insane wages and insane, signing on bonuses and merchandising. And no club will get a single penny for him in transfers ever.
No, because my thing is that.
So imagine if Man City come in. Imagine if Man City come in and they know that Haaland doesn't want to stay at Man City for the long term, that he's going to leave, as a lot of people say. So imagine if Man City tell him that Haaland is not going to be here for the long term. You and Haaland together for 3 years, and then you can leave on a free. Imagine the amount of money they could bring in, tens and tens of millions of euros per year, simply on that alone. And if Madrid, he knows he cannot play on the left wing at Madrid. He knows a lot of other clubs where they need left wingers cannot pay his wages. Man City can do both.
Wait, hold up. Is that Mbappe can't play on the left wing at Madrid?
No, he can't.
Now, this is funny, because Z-Man thinks otherwise. Z-Man claims that if Mbappe comes, Vini has to now find some other position because it's Mbappe.
If he comes to Real Madrid this summer, yes, he has to play on the left wing, because we're going to pay money for him. Much more money than we paid for Vinicius, right? But if he comes on a free, either you become the next Thierry Henry and start goal scoring, through the middle.
But Ricardo, is that fair though on Vini, that because Mbappe is a bigger name, a guy who literally is one of the best players in the world on the form on the left just has to now find another position because it's Mbappe. Because that's why the real thing is crazy. Mbappe is not good as a striker. He hardly plays on the right. His best position is on the left. But Vini is literally one of the best players in the world on the left.
You asked me, the first question was, is that fair though? Life is not fair. You can ask Ronaldo. You can ask Ronaldo how that goes. No, but it's gonna be interesting because look, I always believe this. I don't care if it's because Mbappe is going to Real Madrid. Great players will always make it work. That's one thing I firmly believe. The issue is that even though great players will make it work, somebody is going to have to not be maximized. And I think in this case, I actually think it's going to be Mbappe that's not going to be the one that's maximized because he's not going to be playing the position that he wants to play, and Vinicius has no there's no alternative for Vinicius. He's a left winger, and that's that because he can't play centrally. He can't play like a Neymar or Rodrigo centrally. And Rodrigo's really the only guy who's willing to play right wing. I don't know about the Arda Güler kid. I don't know if he's actually going to be starting because if he's starting, then Rodrigo's probably not going to be playing, which I don't think Real Madrid have. I think Rodrigo's going to be starting, period. So I think Vinicius, Mbappe is going to be the one playing as a striker. But the thing is, Mbappe, even at PSG, he wasn't really a striker. Like he was playing more as of a left forward, like an inside forward. So, and then I don't know how that's going to work with Vinicius because I don't even think Vinicius himself is a touchline winger.
Wait, Ricardo, so your mic keeps on going deeper.
Yeah. You sound like you're submerged, bro.
Can you hear me?
Can I say one thing? Can I just
Can
say
you hear
one
me?
thing?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Obviously, now your mouth looks like it's red or not something, but it is what it is.
No, it's the light. It's the light.
Okay,
that's better.
Okay, now it's okay. This is
My
better.
bad. Yeah, no, I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. It's gonna be interesting. I think Vinicius. It's gonna be an interesting season for Vinicius, in my opinion, because I don't know how the hell he's gonna feel about this. I think I don't see Vinicius as like a type of, I shouldn't say like alpha because that's a little weird, but I don't think I don't think he has that that like the
wait what
he doesn't have the balls
yes,
to tell
if
Mbappe
you backed, bro.
Yes, I swear to God, bro. There's no way
you backed and every no. Keep talking.
There's no way.
Why would you back? Okay,
bro,
Ricardo, please keep talking.
Yes, so you're lucky I looked away from the screen, bro.
Ricardo, keep talking.
Okay, yeah, no, with
No.
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Can I say something?
No. Let me come to the match. So, Mbappe comes to Real Madrid this summer. What happens with Vini?
I said I think he's gonna stay at the left wing, but Mbappe is gonna be the player. As good as he is, he's still gonna be good, but he's not gonna be maximized, and that's my thing. Like, how could you not maximize the best player? Because he's not a natural striker. Even like I said, at PSG, he wasn't playing as a striker. He was still playing kind of an inside forward on the left hand side. Because if you look at the link up between him and Messi and him and Neymar, he was never ever playing centrally. So how does it work? Because Vinicius, like I said, Vinicius is not a touchline winger, and he's not he is, but he's a mix. He can play both as a touchline and as an inverted winger. So how does that work with Mbappe? I think that's going to be interesting. I think all three of the forwards are going to have to kind of have this free form of football, play very fluidly, interchange with each other, and more so Mbappe and Rodrigo. I don't think Vinicius is the most flexible player or winger off the left.
Wait, real quick. Sorry, what's the brand of your mic?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's a blue.
Blue. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Snowball. Blue snowball.
Oh, it's called a snowball.
Yeah. I've heard of that before. Snowball.
Well, so it's called a blue snowball.
Yeah, why it's not blue? Yeah. The brand is called Blue.
So okay. I mean, Ricardo, is it a snowball or is it blue? What is it?
No, this guy's dumb. The brand is called Blue, but the product is called Snowball.
Oh my God.
So you have a microphone called a blue snowball.
Is this not a popular brand in the UK?
Yeah.
No, Ricardo, I don't say that. No, okay, Ricardo, I'm not judging, but you have a microphone called a blue snowball.
Snowball's is a big brand, HA.
Bro, no, I get it. All I'm saying is that last I checked, snow is white and snowballs are white.
Wait.
But I'm not going to. No, because it's fine. I now have to accept that you have a microphone called a blue snowball. Got it.
HH,
Got it.
why
Got it.
is your
AK.
why?
Yeah, why is it gotta be black and
AK.
Can I
white?
say
I
something?
think AK has a
Can I
mic.
say something?
Okay,
At least
Nomad,
at
quickly
least
say
I don't
Nomad.
have Lena the Plug's vibrator as my microphone.
Nomad. No, speaking. Nomad, talk to me.
HH,
Blue,
why is
blue
your fan?
snowball.
Why is your fan
Get the
pink?
hell out of here, bro. Nomad, talk to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Blue snowball.
Black and white.
There are two things, There are two things
Why
that
is your
go
why is your
against.
fan pink?
Nomad is talking.
Well, you do have a pink fan.
It's
It
actually a
doesn't
There are
look
two
like
things that go against Mbappe. One is that he would be likely be coming on a free transfer, and the second is that he is versatile. Both of these things are in his advantage, but they will go against him because as he is versatile, he could be played in multiple positions. Because Vinicius is much more of a pure left winger, and because he's coming for a free, clubs would not be bound by the kind of responsibility to play to his strengths. So Perez would probably think like he's much more of a natural fit down the middle or on the right than Gareth Bale was, and Bale did pretty okay, I think. And he came for more than 100 million euros. So if Mbappe is coming on a free, and if he does even better than okay, then I think the uh, commercial gains itself.
AK, talk to me, and then I'll take your dubs, guys. AK.
Rich, can you hear me?
Well, you sound like you're in a cathedral, boy. I can hear you. Go for it.
Okay, yeah. So I got this news. I was at the pool. I'm still at the pool, and then I found out about this. I had to come on. So I think people talk about Mbappe as a natural striker. Like I think he did an interview with like a French publication about I don't like being a natural striker. In that he means that he doesn't want to do the things that like a lone number nine does. Like win aerial duels, win second balls, hold up the ball, and stuff like that. He wants to play. If he's a number nine, he has a natural bias towards the left side. So, and I think there was actually a study done by the Athletic where they compared the zones that players play, and by that they tried to like find similar players to Kylian Mbappe in terms of where they play on the pitch. You know who the most similar player was based on that study? It was Karim Benzema. They said that Karim Benzema occupies the most similar zones to what Kylian Mbappe does on the pitch. So for me, it seems like more of a natural fit than people think because I think Vinny is a touchline winger. Like Vinny likes to go 1v1 with the fullback on the touchline. I think he's good on the half spaces, but I think his best is when he's on the touchline going 1v1 with the fullback. Mbappe is better on the half space in terms of creating space for himself and taking a shot. And I think
No, but you have to realize though that they may occupy the same space, but Benzema's playing style is very different from Mbappe's playing style. And I think Benzema's playing style complemented Vini very well, based on just the choices that Benzema makes while he's on the ball. As opposed to, because Mbappe, I think he has much more of an attacking instinct. Benzema's instinct is much more of a creative instinct. So I think that once you have that, I think that having Mbappe in there, I'm not sure it works well. And that's my danger here. Now, this is where Real have to be very careful. Of course, they're both quality players. This is a question you have to ask yourself: does Mbappe complement Vini?
I think Mbappe as a creator is very underrated in my opinion. I think because Messi and Neymar were the main creators of PSG, we didn't see much of him as a creator except for that Poch season. I think it was the 21-22 season.
AK, there's a difference between being a great passer and being a great playmaker. I think Mbappe, he's not a good playmaker, but he's very good at finding the final ball in the final third. That's the difference between it.
Tomatoes, potatoes, potatoes.
I think
Nah, drop it. You got it.
Drop the break, please. I'm sorry. Sorry, yes, sorry.
Yeah, I think as a playmaker, I think he needs to improve like his passing in like the second phase of the game and then his like 1-2 play. But I think that comes with time, in my opinion. I think he's good enough of a player to adapt to the position and make it his own. So, and also, I think if we play Mbappe off the right, I don't think it works because Real Madrid is much better with a player who comes in centrally rather than stays on the right. Because Vinny comes in centrally from the left, and Mbappe is in the center, but then there's no one on the right. So I think Vinny, Mbappe, Rodrigo, I think will work better than what people think.
All right. Let me take to Dubinsky's, man. Let me take to Dubinsky's.
Well, quickly, I have a quick
Okay,
question.
go for it. Quickly, go for it.
What the hell is going on with the club? What's up with Vivell and Casado? What's going on at HG?
What do you mean? Why? What's happening? What?
Vivell left their football club. Christopher Vivell have left Chelsea. He said deuces. He's out.
Yes, yeah. All you need to know is that we are not paying 100 million for Caicedo, and we're gonna get him for less.
That's not what Deserve saying. That's not what Deserve saying.
No. Yes, yeah. Who cares what
You
Deserve
said
says?
you have the money. You said you have the money. What's the
Deserve
problem?
nothing for it. No. Yes, yeah. Brighton need to humble themselves. You're
Why?
not a big club.
They finished above you though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
They finished above you though.
When you're a small club, these are the things that happens. No. Small clubs can have a fluke season, and they had a fluke season.
Wait, how much
Next
did you
season
pay for
is not going to get back to a normal order. So as a small club, we
so you're
dictate
saying,
the freaking
you're
price.
saying next season you will definitely
You
get
paid
top four.
60 million for Cucurella, though.
Yes, yeah.
No.
We dictate the price. Let me get some dubs.
He's saying
Let me
Chelsea
get some
will
dubs.
top
Let me
four
get some
next
dubs.
season. Is that
Let me
confirmed?
get some dubs. Ramesh Suresh, contrary to popular belief, Real Madrid have the money. They have a net spend of less than 100 million in the last decade and the most revenue in the world. No matter, is this true? Do Real actually have the money?
Yeah, they
This
have a
summer?
lot. Yeah, they have. Because even through the pandemic, they went throughout the pandemic without posting even a single quarter of loss. They came out in the positive, and they are still in the positive.
So, okay.
And we'll keep on being in the positive without having an owner.
So Real can spend 100 mil this summer.
Yeah, they
They can spend 300 mil because the new financial conditions for the stadium funding has just kicked in. So even that affects things, But they won't, because we were ready to spend 200 million on him last summer. We put 200 million euros on the table, HH.
We
put it there. We put it there. And what did he do? What did PSG do? And now why should we pay a single euro for him?
But no, man, you have to be careful. If we are willing to give PSG 90 and we can get Mbappe to accept personal terms.
Who's we?
90?
Who's we?
If man.
90 what?
The only reason he wants to go to Man City is because Pep won't want him, as his ego is beyond Pep's control. World megastar, World Cup GOAT, best first World Cup of all time. Kylian Mbappe is not a system player; he's a superstar. Not to mention, freakish is his left forward signing, 100 mil and England. Okay, hold up.
This kind of makes no sense.
So you're telling me that if there was a sign on Mbappe, Grealish must still play because he's Grealish?
English tax is heavy, bro. It's pretty heavy.
I think Kylian Mbappe is not a system player.
What's tax is heavy? English tax or World Cup tax?
English tax.
No, if you're a World Cup winner, it's valid.
No, English tax. Declan Rice went for like.
No, English tax it makes no
sense. English tax is different, bro.
No, Ricardo, that's the whole point. It's not supposed to make sense. That's the whole point of English tax. That's the point of English tax. No, basically, no. World Cup tax makes sense. The whole point of English tax is it doesn't make sense.
I understand World Cup tax. I don't get.
Yeah, no, but that's the whole point. It doesn't make sense. No, basically, someone actually said this to me on Instagram. They said, like, basically, Samuel Umtiti for like 4 million, and then Samuel Underwood for like 450 million.
That's a pause, by the way.
Bupinda, what will happen with PSG without Messi and Mbappe?
They'll continue.
Nene?
I need Neymar to come back to Barcelona, man.
I think that this might be Europa League football this season. I think.
No,
Oh man, no, see that's
No, bro.
too much.
If PSG come first,
That's too much.
I think it might be.
now that would be a great stream. It's a stream of PSG going into Europa League. Then because then it's like, oh wow, this truly is the end of PSG.
Bro, that's when the Qataris sell the club, bro.
Has anyone seen PSG Delta? Where's PSG Delta?
Bro, I think that guy is a full-time baseball fan now.
Bro, once Messi won the World Cup, his objective was complete. That's it. Like he wasn't a PSG fan.
So
Let's be real.
he's a bit Messi.
I'm only here for courtesy of you, HH. December 18th.
No. When Messi won the World Cup, I think, guys, for football god, I think he's done something different. Because football god's entire life was about Cristiano Ronaldo is better than Messi. So after December 18th, FT was finished. No, seriously, his life was dedicated to Ronaldo. Basically, guys, December 18th ended a lot of people's careers. So it is what it is.
PSG Delta just disintegrated, man. Like,
yeah, he disintegrated. And far as I see, Neymar hasn't won any significant trophy since 2016. What did he win in 2016?
That's wild.
Was it La Liga? No, I think Real Madrid.
Olympics.
Stop.
Oh yeah, I think it was.
Bro, he scored the winning penalty, so that's if you would have caught that.
Brazil's first Olympics.
Yeah, average fair.
As well.
And Premier League teams are a joke. Inter Milan with a squad worth less than Jack Grealish did more against City than all the billions spent by us now and United.
That was all Onana, by the way, who obviously.
But Arsenal, Chelsea, and
Lukaku.
Yeah, and no. Basically, put it this way: if Inter didn't have Tweedledee and Tweedledum as a strike partnership, they beat City.
Chelsea's
basically they just had two numbskulls as basically Simeone and Inzaghi did everything he could, but you had two numbskulls.
But he's your number 9 now.
Chelsea's number 9.
You're number 9 though. Currently.
No, I think we're going for Vlahovic. So.
Are you?
I'm like, oops. Yeah, like no. I think we have a guy called. Do you know a guy called Chris Nkunku?
What about Michael Jackson?
Chris Nkunku.
Nkunku isn't a striker.
What about MJ?
Artist is a goal. Wait. Artist.
Nicky.
Artist.
What about Nicky?
Wait. Shout out to the Moose. Have you put in a bid for the Moose? Wait. Yes. Have you put in a bid for the Moose?
He's not signed to Rock Nation. So
what about Nicky?
Why is it?
What about Nicky?
I don't know.
Yes. When is Rasmus signed?
I don't know. I don't actually get why HH is laughing about. Like it's just.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Bro, that's the
fact that he has to get to Jay-Z when he's.
What is Rasmus signing?
Rasmus is signing fairly soon, my buddy. Like, I don't know. I actually don't know why it's happening. Like,
that is. No. Let me
You know what's funny? This is what's funny, right? What's funny is like you still have Kepa as your goalkeeper. You need to sign a defender because you have no defender.
What size is going to be? I keep on next year.
That's very funny.
Wait, hold up.
That's incredibly funny.
Wait, who won fight? Wait, who are the Florida Cup winners? Who? Who are the current Florida Cup winners?
This guy's flexing 5 to win.
Who are the? Who are the? Ricardo, don't. Like, I'm gonna have to remove that from now. Don't, Ricardo, don't. Yeah, don't come on. That's crazy. Wait. Why is it still there? Hold up. Let me go there. From Ifman. Shout out to your boy Ifman. Perez became Perez again in the 1st of June 2009. Kaka became the most expensive at 8th of June, and CR7 broke it at 11th of June. Both are Perez signings for. Okay, I'm confused. Are these signings for Calderon or signings of Perez?
It was Calderon. It wasn't Perez.
It wasn't Perez.
Perez was president when they had signed, but it was Calderon that made the.
Okay, yes. Basically, yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Okay, here we go. Kelvin's a hero. Clubs want to sign Zad, so Perez told not to bring cash, but they should produce a school meal vouchers to negotiate a deal for Perez to give them Zad. Zad's right foot always argues with his left foot.
Can you drop the brick for that?
That's harsh, though. I think
Wait.
that's
Do you
that's
think Calvin Terry is actually trying to work as a stand-up comedian? Like,
It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter.
it's
He's
Calvin Seaman, I think.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, we have another one from him. If Harry Maguire had an alarm clock in his shot, oh Jesus,
Whoa.
Calvin, come on, don't do that. In his shots, he would be better because he falls asleep on the pitch. Maguire spends so much time on his back, you would think he was walking in an adult film. This is trash.
You're missing the art, bro.
This guy's about
You're
to
missing the
tell
art.
the
There's
worst
an art
jokes.
to this. There's an art to this. You're
Like,
missing
these
the
are
art,
like
bro.
some of the worst jokes I've ever had in my life. Like,
You're missing the art, man. You're missing the art.
no, I'm missing everything. It's trash. Like, no. Again, thank you for the dubs. Thank you, bots. Kelvin, these jokes are horrible. Like, that's what they're horrible.
No,
and I think that's what makes them funny because they're horrendous. Fazed say, Alexandre plays in Djibouti. What the f he's making bank to?
Yo.
What?
Wait. I thought he retired, bro. I thought he retired. Okay, for football guru, I'm not bringing it up. I'm not bringing that up, bro. That's crazy. I'm not bringing that up, bro. Bopenda, I don't understand why Qatar just don't replace Nasser.
Yeah, he's so bad. Like
He's
the guy.
the worst.
The guy's a clown.
Yeah, the guy is crazy. I mean, look, no, but maybe he's the son of someone who's there may be like a family link. I think someone even said it in the streets. It might be nepotism tax.
Is he the Lampard?
Ugly hood. Real FFP 122 million went missing from the books in 21-22. Ricardo, what is this though? Ricardo, you claim that Real don't. They ignore FFP. That's why they can spend so much.
Look, man, that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but
so basically, you're saying that they are cheats. Is that what you're saying?
no, I'm just saying.
At Ricardo
like
who's also on Twitch and Twitter as well. So you're saying Real Madrid are cheats.
Life isn't fair. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, hey Chase, you missed the super chat actually. The super chat before this one.
For football guru, yes, did they force things? Okay, I can't say that fully. Football
Whoa.
Guru.
Okay.
Bang Bros. All right.
What the hell?
Dear Mr. Hope, Phoenix Marie needs her equipment. All right. Okay.
How did you read her name? So
okay, yes, yeah.
Who's Phoenix Marie?
Yes, yeah. What? When we? Okay, yes, yeah. What? Look, are PSG screwed? Okay, is there any way that PSG can come out as winners here? No. Yes, here's the thing. Yeah, okay, let me ask you this because I think there is a way, but is there any way that PSG come out as winners from this whole fiasco?
I don't see it because I'm not.
What if Mbappe goes, he flops at Real Madrid, and they win the UCL without him? That's the way that PSG win in this whole thing.
I don't know how many. PSG, the league is ranked so low. Okay, bro. The league is ranked so low. The league is ranked so low that I don't know how many teams qualify for the Champions League. I think maybe one team qualifies automatically.
It's two, innit? It's two teams.
It's two. Okay,
two.
So wow. I'm not gonna lie to you, PSG are so like. How do you spend all that much money? How do you give so much money to Mbappe only for him to? It's actually so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, It's like I've never seen anything like this in my life. I've never seen one football club like literally like on their knees by a guy that's not even like is you 20? Is you 23? Like, come on, like seriously, like here's the thing. If PSG are like serious that they would just complete the deal with Real Madrid as soon as possible and just be done with it, and it is what it is, and move on. Like, the quicker they move on, the better it is. Because wait,
complete what deal?
Like, they need to. What they need to do is they need to get on the phone to 14 in Paris. They need to meet face to face, and they need to hash this out.
No, yes, it. Based on what happened the last time, why should Paris pick up the phone? Weren't PSG flexing and say, "Hey, man, our guys and for you and everything"? Well, because we know for a fact they don't like one another. They hate each other, and also that was even accentuated with the Super League. So they're not on good terms. So my thing is, Real Madrid, if you know a guy, as you said it yourself, he wants to join Real Madrid, he's working for them. What makes more sense? Forcing Real Madrid to pay a transfer fee, or just joining them for a free, where they don't have to pay a transfer fee, and that money that have gone to you, it can now be used to actually expand the squad to help support you. So it makes more sense for the project that he goes there for a free. So for PSG, what are you gonna do? Can you stop him from signing a pre-contract in January? Okay, I mean, and here's my thing though. Okay, are you really going to put him in the reserves? Are you really going to now say Luis Enrique, don't play him? Because Luis Enrique will be like, wait, hang on. And listen, do you know what I find so crazy? Because Luis Enrique, you're screwed.
Yes.
Do you think Luis Enrique is happy that Mbappe is not on this preseason?
No.
Because my thing though is that shouldn't it be Luis Enrique's decision as to who goes on his preseason and his squad? So basically, you've made, because you're not doing this out of a footballing decision. You're doing this because of spite. Because I'm sorry, how is your best player not part of your preseason plans to help you for the season
Yeah.
when he's under contract?
That's so funny that you mentioned Luis Enrique because, bro, how stupid and how much of a clown does Luis Enrique look right now? You're able to go to any club, but you choose to go to PSG.
Yes,
Right?
it's
And then
but
what did you
money,
expect?
money.
No, I get them. Obviously, okay. Shout out to him, the money, but then like Luis Enrique, what did you expect? Like this is Here's the thing: when you go to a circus, don't be surprised to see clowns. Like that's what they are. It's a circus. Everything is like literally. I swear. There has to be like the moment a player or anyone steps foot in PSG, that song that has to be playing because the things they do makes no sense. Like how are you doing a public beat? How you
thing
doing
is,
a public beat with a player? It doesn't make sense.
Is Verratti still at PSG, by the way?
Bro, who knows? No one knows. The guy.
No. He's about to leave.
The guy's doing an advert for Marlboro or Newport 100, but I don't know, bro. Like,
Yes, relax. Stop.
this guy, I don't know. Listen, but here's the thing: that whole club is just clownish. Like, the fact that someone mentioned on this panel they're gonna put him into the reserve. You're gonna put Mbappe in the reserve to do what? So he could hang out with Lil Baby and Beyonce, all that stuff. Like, come on, like, you think Mbappe is bothered? Mbappe just
Wait, hold up, no, but yes. I think I said to someone, what happens next summer? It's the Euros.
I think he goes for free.
No.
He'll play for France. There's no doubt about that.
No. It's not. Look, of course, going to play. I'm saying that like when to a tournament, you want to be playing because you want to be match fit and have match sharpness. So in the scenario that for some reason they don't play and they're out of your plans, that doesn't put you in the best physical condition.
It's the Euros. I mean, like, let's keep a stack. Like most of the European teams that are like, especially given the big tournament, are trash. As long as Mbappe avoids Switzerland again, he'll be fine.
There we go. You are.
I'm just saying, as long as he
you're sad.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This guy.
The streets never forget.
Guys, can I just say to these guys? You know that you're supposed to like get new jokes. You can't keep recycling the same jokes for like the last year or 2
The
years.
jokes are still working.
Yes, you have to get the new jokes. All I'm saying, just
I'm not
get new
gonna lie to
jokes.
though. If you think about it, the level of the league is so bad. Like this, I think if I was Mbappe, I would just chill. Like if they're gonna put me in the start, it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to get injured. Like look at Neymar. Every time he plays for Liga, he always gets injured because they can't.
And also, speaking of Neymar, is like Neymar, what are you doing? Like Neymar, do you know what? You don't think with Neymar? I just think he just needs to get
He
that.
doesn't care. He doesn't.
Like
care.
Neymar does. Basically, PSG are so stupid because literally you have a piece that you can't move in Neymar because who's going to take his wages? And you literally have a guy who he's just there to punch in a check. Because Neymar's like, I'm under contract here, and I ain't leaving, and I'm earning all of this cash.
No, bring him home, man. Bring him home.
Yeah, so basically, like Ricardo, you can hardly afford baked beans or soup.
No, we
How are you
can't.
going to
No,
afford
we
baked
They signed Ramu. You know who Ramu? You know who he is? He used to be a former Southampton player. The guy, the guy, all he did was just kick people. Like, literally, he was there to like.
No, I mean,
Perfect timing.
no, guys. That really is a side discussion of like Neymar's career is going down the freaking tubes, man.
Yeah.
What do
What
you
I mean,
mean?
what's his side end?
What do you mean? It's good, but he's just restarted on Twitch. So I don't know what you're talking
But
about.
actually, do you think he cares though? Like,
He
I'm
also
not gonna
said
lie
he's
to you,
going to the
though.
World Cup. He said he's going to the World Cup.
No, it's not.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Him and his beer belly is not going to America.
Wait, he's like, nah, you don't run it back.
But you said you wanted him. You
Guys,
said you wanted Neymar at Chelsea, though. I don't understand.
No,
Yes, is he at Chelsea?
You said you wanted him at Chelsea.
But is he at Chelsea? Until he's wearing a Chelsea jersey, I'm going to speak freely.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you though. I don't think Neymar's bothered. The parties in Paris and the parties in Brazil, but they're nice. You know, like
Parties in London.
chill. Like imagine retiring, but not retiring at the same time. Just collecting money, just doing whatever you want. That's a life. Playing whenever you want. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. PSG is I said it. I said it when Messi went there. It's a good retirement home. It is. Like, it's nice. They pay you so much money. You get to vibe out. You know the music's out here. The no so you know you're here vibing. You know.
Nah, that's gotta be out. It's gotta be a two-piece.
You always do too much. You always do too much.
One more for the culture. One more for the culture.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, for the culture.
No, I'm just trying.
Wait, like yes. How do you come and just keep on producing masterclasses?
You got one more in you. You got one more in you.
I'm sure yes, probably has one
All
more.
I'm saying is Paris, the city of love, is a vibe. It's a vibe.
No, but let me reiterate this, and Ardes, you need to hear this though. If Mbappe is announced, because I was seeing like announced Manchester United or something trending after Mbappe. If I see Mbappe United, you know that's a night. We say football ends.
Of course.
If Mbappe is at United, football ends.
The only reason why I want Mbappe,
and if that happens, RDS, I am unfollowing you and I'm blocking you and I'm muting you from all socials and everything.
Wow.
I am blocking
the only reason why I want Mbappe to come to Manchester United.
And RDS, try and come into one of those whole StreamYard links, bro.
The
Try to get
only
one of those
reason why I want Mbappe to come to United.
We'll carry the flag, man. We'll carry the flag.
No. That would.
I know it kill
I'm just saying, look, guys.
I know it kill you.
Is there a scenario? Like, let's just talk. Is there actually a scenario that Mbappe?
Can I speak on Mbappe?
Okay, go for it. Okay, let me just think. Is that a scenario? Okay, go for it.
Okay. I already told you already. I said it already to all Paris Saint-Germain fans. PSG is a prison FC. So I'm not whoever goes to PSG. You already signed a live debt contract there. That's it. You're not getting out of there. And when Mbappe did that contract, he knows exactly what he's doing. And I will go back. Manchester City took over in 2008. Paris Saint-Germain took over in 2011. Those two clubs are spending money. They spend money after money after money after money. Change manager after manager after manager after manager. Man City won the UCL and they won the treble without Messi, without Neymar, and without Kylian Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain, Emir of Qatar, and El Khalifa, they need to liquidate and sell Paris Saint-Germain. Maybe a club in Nigeria, maybe Nasarawa United, Gombe FC.
Why is it always Nasarawa United and not Aimba or Julius Berger? Why is it always
Maybe
that club
like
or Warri Wolves?
Warri Wolves, something like that. They need to sell. See, PSG need to liquidate that club because Man City won the Champions League without. They don't even have Neymar, Messi, and Kylian Mbappe, and they can win in UCL. But you have different managers in your club, but you still can't win in UCL. And you are telling me you want to dominate French football. You can't dominate French football when Marcel has already won the UCL ahead of you. What does that say to PSG? What's the mentality in that aspect? And for Mbappe, I'm happy for Mbappe is making those decisions to want to leave. I keep telling people, Mbappe has that caliber of becoming an elite of an elite. How does he become the elite of an elite until he leaves PSG? Because if he doesn't leave PSG, he can't become an elite of an elite. He will just be stuck in one place without going forward, which does not make any sense. But Mbappe making the decision of leaving PSG is good because now he can decide on where he wants to go to. So we can also say this and I keep telling people, PSG is a circle. is like a soap opera. They change manager every season. So I will not be surprised if Luis Enrique come in and win the league and they get sacked the next season. I won't be surprised. It's Paris Saint-Germain. So it's a soap opera of a club, and Mbappe making that decision of leaving is good. But this is the question we need to ask ourselves. Because we don't know how much PSG wants to sell Mbappe. Is it 100? Is it 150? They are not quoted an amount price. So is Madrid gonna buy him now, or they're gonna wait till January to sign a pre-contract with him?
Yeah, just wait. Can someone please put Gatlock on timeout, please? Can someone please put Gatlock on timeout? Because I'm not going to pick it up, but someone put Gatlock on timeout. Someone put Gatlock on timeout. I'm like,
I'm kind of surprised because the problem is, does Madrid buy Mbappe now? Because I know they have the money to buy Kylian Mbappe, or do they wait till January to sign a contract with him? That's the question we need to ask, because we know he wants to go to Madrid. We know that. So did they buy him now? Now, how much is PSG quoting? How much? We don't know the amount of money because PSG hasn't come out and said this amount of money we want to sell Mbappe. They can't sell him for 50, 70, 80. It's not possible. It's clear on Mbappe. So maybe we're going to be thinking because of the inflation market, maybe 120, 150, 100, maybe. So we don't know.
Look, my thing here is look. Mbappe stays at PSG. Drama ensues. He signs a pre-contract. He joins for free. Real Madrid are not going to pay a fee for him this summer. They're not. Why?
That is
why?
Or will Madrid sell maybe Chouameni or Valverde?
For what? Why? For what?
Maybe to fund Mbappe.
If he's going to join you for free next summer, Real don't have to do anything. You see, the only issue here is, let's use Kane for example. Bayern are trying to pay a fee because if he goes for free, United have the upper hand.
Yeah.
So they know that United simply don't have the funds to now go in for him now with this whole Qatar thing. So Bayern are like, bro, this is our best chance to get him, because if he's for a free, I just think that United will be in a stronger position to get him than Bayern. But that's different from this situation here where Mbappe knows that he has the full trust of Real Madrid. So they know that Real Madrid are the only game in town for Mbappe. So come January, he'll send the pre-contract. So for Real Madrid, why do we need to even
this is the money? Why? Did they pay the money now? Because PSG want to sell him now. And that statement out.
And Real don't have to buy now, and Mbappe doesn't have to accept.
But this is not the question now. Because if Madrid are saying we're not gonna pay a fee for Mbappe, we're gonna wait until the summer.
Yeah.
Here comes an English team who wants to buy Mbappe, who's gonna line up to buy him. Several English team wants to buy Mbappe.
Wait, hold up. Wait, what do you buy? No, if it's for free, then there's no fee next summer.
Because they know they can't win the race with Madrid when it comes to free next summer. So they have to convince Mbappe now.
And that's open. No, and my thing though is, if Mbappe is focused on going to Real Madrid, what would make him say, okay, I want to go to Chelsea, I want to go to Man United, I want to go to Man City over Real Madrid? Unless City or Chelsea are going to give him like a crazy, stupendous signing on bonus that's going to entice him. Maybe, who knows?
No,
so
I also
the only
think...
scenario is if they offer him a personal, individual signing on bonus that's going to eclipse what Real Madrid do. Maybe.
And I also think because of the willingness of PSG want to sell him now, they want to take him off their book. It will force an English team to come in for Kylian Mbappe. Because Madrid knows the game they are playing is Madrid knows they can't pay him now. They want to wait till the next season. And if Madrid is doing that, they're not going to get to Mbappe January. Because PSG is not going to... They already released him. So PSG, whoever wants to buy Mbappe now, face PSG and pay them the money they want. How much is... Have a conversation. How much is Mbappe? How much do you want to sell? Okay.
All right. Wait, let me make it clear. So, where are we good? Daddy Oos. Bomian has never had a difficult group until 2023. Shout out to Daddy Oos, man. No, the guy, he's mad. He's mad. The guy, he's mad.
I don't know. I just get him like
no. Right, he's mad. The guy's like he has mental issues.
But why is it buying though?
Because he's mad. If man, Ikukere is the funniest music video comedy. I'll check
No,
it out. But here's the thing, guys.
typically-
Do you know the funniest video on YouTube? Do you know the "Why Are You Gay" meme? I watched the full video, 1 hour, a few days ago. That is the funniest video on YouTube. I've never seen a video funnier than that, man. Africa for the win, man. Even again, Castro African girls featuring Baby Jets. Jean? The Asmon Jean.
Apparently so.
Wait, he's a rapper now?
He's a rapper now. He's a singer.
Apparently so. Yeah.
Oh my god!
So you're saying that penalty miss made him a singer and a rapper?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Look, man,
Wait,
guys,
what
we have
about
to have
his
a real
brother?
conversation about what the cannibal has done to certain people, man. Onana signs for Manu, Rihanna, What's My Name? Oh God, is going to, oh, stop it. To me, the better song to use is the Nigerian song Iyanya Kukere. Also, H, did you like Jian's song African Girls? I saw a Jian music video, but I don't know whether it was that song. But I have seen a Jian music video though. That's the thing. Wait, hold up. Please tell me that Onana's announcement video did not have that Rihanna song. Please.
He has it, AJ. He has it. Oh, Nana. What's your name? He has it.
And this is the club that he wants Mbappe to go to.
Hey,
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have it because they can't afford. They cannot afford to pay Rihanna, bro.
It does have it.
No.
That's the thing. No. You have to play. Yeah, that's why you have to pay Rihanna. Wait, you can't just without it. Because that's why Arsenal got my Nigerian guy to do Rice's thing and everything. So
they just said, "What's my name?" With like,
oh Nana Sololo, oh Nana Solala.
That's not it. No. It's the last.
Okay. Abdullah, sing it. Sing the whole thing.
I don't know how to sing, but that's not how Ghana sing.
No, sing no. But no. You started. Sing it. Abdullah, sing it. Abdullah, sing it.
Don't sing for free.
Sing it.
Don't sing for free. Don't sing for free.
Abdullah, sing it.
Oh, Nana Sololo. No. It's called for. And I think the song was.
Abdullah, sign us out with the song. Sign us out of this emergency language. Just sing it. Go for it.
I don't have a
voice
to sing like an Onana.
This feels racial.
Relax. I feel black.
Just sing. Okay, just try your best. Try your best.
I feel black. I feel America. Relax.
Abdullah, sing Kai's baby.
I feel Africa. I feel black.
Wow, yo.
Okay, you know what? On that note, guys, thank you for joining us, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, where we shall now do the best individual seasons top 10 countdown.
Wait,
Hazard's 2018-2019 season must be number one. What do you say?
Just run off. The boy can leave PSG, but he hasn't got any.